Got some old school TK disco going in the house.
Hi.
Hi, we got bars in the house.
Oh, I don't know. I was moving my microphone and checking my drink situation.
Your drink situation.
Oh yeah.
Are you going with
Coffee
the
and
iced
water,
coffee or the
Coffee
the
and
hot
water,
coffee?
sir. I have a cup of coffee because I know you, and I have a bottle of water. And if I need to refill my coffee, I have a pot over there.
So if you need more coffee, you've got pot.
No, not
That's what you
Pot.
just said.
a pot. A. There's a letter A.
A big old toke off the pot is
Yeah.
what they.
You know what? My neighbors do that upstairs. If I went to secondhand partake, I don't have much of a choice.
You get the contact high is what you get there.
I don't even get that. It just smells like skunk. And sometimes at night, I can't tell if it's a skunk or that I'm upstairs.
Oh.
Because skunk has died outside my place because there are cats, and they have said, "Oh hi, skunk. Let me say hi to you." And then it smells, and I'm like, "Well, my neighbors upstairs are smoking."
If it smells like skunk, you need to get neighbors with better taste. Gotta go up there and be like, hey, could you please buy better pot? I can't
Yeah, I'm definitely
stand
going to tell them that later. Really,
Yeah.
really. Yeah, no, that's not going to happen.
But Megan the Box in the house
Megan
asking,
Box.
when don't you disco? Oh, I disco a lot, but I also have a wide variety of music. Many categories fall into the not disco category, but many do fall into the disco category.
This does pose a question. Do you have the big giant light up dance floor that lights up in the different square colors?
I do not have one of those.
Why not?
I do not know how common that really was, because that's
Really?
expensive stuff. Like,
You wouldn't think it'd be that expensive to do nowadays. Just get a bunch of light panel, the light panels, and put some plexiglass over it.
it's one of those things. If you ever watch Saturday Night Fever and turn on the commentary, they kind of fill you in on some things. Like, they did film the disco scenes at a real disco. The disco did not have that light up floor. In the making of the movie, they bought and installed that floor in the disco to have that for the movie. But the disco did not have that. And apparently, you customized how that will be laid out and such. So I just, that was what gave me a little bit of insight to that. Because, you see, for people who were not there, Saturday Night Fever.
I wasn't there. I did see the movie. I was not there, though. I was at home.
Right. I was not there. Dune was there. I was not.
There. He was probably kicking it. He was the one spinning.
He's kicked it at a few discos, and
He was probably spinning it there.
my guess would be they didn't have the floors that lit up, but they did have a dance floor, and there was no parking on the dance floor, and but I don't know how common that was. That's an unknown, but it is kind of an iconic image because of Saturday Night Fever. So people that weren't there, probably one of the most influential images we have of the time period is Saturday Night Fever, which gives you the idea, discos. They had light up floors, obviously. Well, I'm pretty sure Studio 54 did not have a light up floor from the pictures I've seen in the cover there, and that was a pretty happening place.
Maybe you were looking at the wrong room.
I
Maybe they had that special disco room.
something was lighting up in there.
I'm sure some. You are right. Something was definitely
Something was lighting up, and it was the nose of the moon with the Coke spoon that was approaching it. That was lighting up.
Yeah.
Now Dune pointing out, yes, he full on was there, and he said, "Oh, after Saturday Night Fever, many had them." I guess once that kind of became,
It was the fad.
I mean, they were around before that, obviously, because they put that in the movie and it was available to put in that disco for the movie. But I guess that's interesting observation from Dune, that seemed to have inspired that to be like, oh, we got to get one like on Saturday Night Fever, maybe.
It'd be so much cheaper to do that nowadays too. Because
Probably.
then they have light bulbs and all different colors.
Right.
Now are you kidding? Nowadays with the LEDs and the all changing LEDs, oh my goodness, that thing could be rainbow coloring. All in different areas. You will have seizures. No, if you have epilepsy or not, you just seizure floor right there.
Right. Now, Dune writing in, It wasn't the entire floor, just a raised area in most.
Yeah.
What you could afford, basically.
It's like the girls in the cages on the sides. They dance and then they got the floors and the. I don't know if those are a thing, but I saw it in what was it in one of the Austin Power movies. So it's okay. It's true, right?
Right. Totally.
Yeah.
Meg Redigan, Quaaludes made everything brighter at that time. I bet it. I bet they did. Warhawk Redigan. Now they could have videos playing on the floors.
Wow.
That's an idea.
That's right.
They need to do that.
You could. See, Gators, you could have a floor of videos while playing. You could have like 20 videos at the same time playing on the floor.
But anyways, that was Jimmy Bohorn we were playing there, and that was something that the other day Gothard sent me a link saying like, "Hey, in your like TK 8-track collection over there, do you have any Jimmy Bohorn?" I'm like, "No, I don't." He's like, "You got to check this out. It's old school TK disco." I mean, it's and I'm like, "Yeah, man, I do need to get some Jimmy Bohorn 8-tracks in the collection." I mean, there you go. I mean, that's.
Did you automatically go on the eBay and get a watch out?
What's that?
Did you automatically go on eBay and put a watch out for it?
Oh, I went on eBay and bought him.
Oh.
He had 2 albums on 8-track on TK. Well, actually, Sunshine, which was an imprinted TK. And they're on their way here.
I saw a commercial the other day, and I thought of you. This is even better.
What's that?
I saw a commercial the other day. You know Kids Bop, right? The stupid thing where the kids sing the normal pop tunes and stuff.
Oh, the way you get kids to sing about being sexually active without even realizing what they're saying.
Well, they had a version of that. I saw this it was an 80s.
I'm not
it was
that
it was an
innocent.
80s or 90s. No, it was a 90s commercial. It was a 90s commercial.
Yeah.
It was like Kids Bop, but it wasn't Kids Bop. But it was made by K-Tel, and I'm like, oh.
Oh, wait, K-Tel did a Kids Bop.
It wasn't Kids Bop. It was like K-Bop or K or yeah, it was something like that. I was like, wow, who knew? K-Tel did kids music. It was a commercial for it.
I mean, K-Tel did a lot of things. K-Tel did a lot of things.
How many people remember?
They did plastic snowshoes. They did a board game. They did.
Wait, K-Tel did a board game?
Oh yeah.
Do you have this board game?
I do.
I wondered.
The way it works is that you try to make a hit record, and so you.
Of course, that's exactly what that is.
Right, and it has this little 45 in it that has 3 sets of grooves in it. That where you drop the needle, it randomly picks one of the sets of grooves. That basically only has a few seconds of audio before it plays through the end of the record. And it basically, one of them goes, break even, and then the other one's like, it's a flop, and then there's one that's, it's a hit. Yeah, so that's like if you make a record, you get like the cards of the part of the board or whatever that you make a record, you drop the needle on this little 45 and it tells you if it's a hit, flop, or a break even, and that determines. I wonder if they have recordings of someone must have captured that. Let me see if anyone's made a YouTube video about this yet. Here we go. Someone has done a opening and unboxing of this game.
Dave from TV Games, and I wanted to just take a little break from my writing of the new stuff to show you a little acquisition I got here. This is the K-Tel Superstar game from 1973. Oh. This one is still sealed, as you might be able to see here.
Mine was not sealed.
Is shrinking ever so violently here, taking some of the box with it. So I am going to free this box from its.
Free the box! Free the box!
Buy one that's already open. Don't ruin a good collectible.
Ruin the value of it. I bought this for. It wasn't that pricey. Yes, it's a little more than most used board games, but this is new. But it still wasn't a bank breaker. I want to say like $30, and that's with shipping. So we're not.
I mean, Gators, you paid less than that, right? For $30.
I don't remember what I paid for mine. I bought it so long ago. I probably mailed someone a money order for it.
It might be
I mean, remember those early years in eBay where
The
you'd,
CODs.
you'd mail people checks, and then at some point, people stopped accepting checks, and you'd have to go to the post office and buy a money order or mail people
I always
money
did
orders.
PayPal. I don't know.
Oh, this is pre-PayPal eBay. I'm talking.
This box is weird in that it actually slides.
It slides out.
Like a
Yeah.
two-piece
Like a matchbox.
This is a one-piece box. I'll show you the back a little bit here.
Yeah, I would have broken it open
There's
accidentally.
KTEL
Big as that
Superstar game. You
KTEL.
really can't read that too well. Maybe you can.
Let's take a look here. Oh, there's the record.
I don't know if you can see this, but the board itself, while it's been untouched, this is brand new. The effects of shrink wrap did take its toll a little bit, and it does not close as cleanly as it should.
I
So-
don't think mine does either, and mine didn't have the shrink wrap.
And as you can see, it comes with a 45 RPM record.
Play it.
Here's the record. KTEL Superstar Chance a Tune. You got three choices here: hit, flop, or break even, which comes into play during the game proper. The game is simple. The player who has accumulated the largest amount of money at the end of the game wins. It's not exactly complex.
Might be complex.
Okay, and under
Let's
the
see if
box,
they. Oh, here we go. He plays the record.
Now, the special thing about this record is that it has a multi-groove setup. So at certain points in the game, you're told to play the record, and depending on where you land the needle, you get the outcome and you score accordingly. So, for example, here is one outcome out of 3.
Break even.
Oh, we broke even. How nice.
Break even. Break even.
Alright, so now
Dennis
Same
Coffee
record.
Scorpio is
not
break
changing
even.
anything. Oh, that's not good.
No,
I'm
that's
doing this
not.
one-handed.
You gotta put it on
Forgive
the groovy part, not the shiny parts.
It's a flop. It's a flop. It's a flop. It's a flop.
Ooh, that's not good.
Imagine if someone said that to you like that.
It's a flop.
Like, you had a second in command who just came into your office and started saying, "That's a flop. That's a flop. It's a flop." It's got it. This. I'm feeling good about this one. There it is.
It's a hit.
Gallery's Big City Miss Ruth Ann is a hit.
It's a hit, according to.
Now that I'd be okay with someone coming into my office and just
Now,
saying to me, yeah,
It's a hit.
"It's a hit. It's a hit. It's."
Unless they have a baseball bat in their hand
Yeah.
and headed towards you.
no hits here. Anyways,
Nice.
yeah. So I should. Oh, you know what I should do? I should start the archive recording. Is what I should do. I
You should
forgot
do
to.
that, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's archived to YouTube automatically, and one of these days I'll probably have to download all those to another massive hard drive. But
It's okay. I saw
and
that Seagate has a nice 24 terabyte one I'm
Yeah.
looking at.
I've got 2 of them that I'm using as backups for my server.
24 terabyte?
Yeah, I have 2 24 terabyte external hard drives that back up my 24 terabyte media server, so I could keep one off-site and keep one here, and then trade them every time I update them. And then
Wow.
and then I have an 18
You lose
terabyte
24
internal drive.
terabytes. That's a lot of stuff.
It is, but at this point, a lot of it is consumed with my home movie VHS captures that are in a lossless compressed video format, so that I could edit them to author to Blu-ray.
I always have to laugh when you say lossless compressed.
Yeah,
You think lossless, you think uncompressed, but I know what you mean.
well, no, compression can be lossless or lossy. MP3 is a lossy compression. FLAC is a lossless compression.
Yeah.
The difference being that lossless compression can be uncompressed to exactly the same. No data is lost. Lossy compression is throwing away data that you'll never get back perfectly. So MP3s can sound perfectly fine to the average ear, but you're never going to have the exact bit perfect original copy that you compress to MP3.
True.
That's just not possible.
True.
That's why it's lossy. But lossless, FLAC compression is not going to compress it nearly as small.
My
But-
ears can't tell the difference between 320 and black. I'm sorry.
Right.
Yeah.
But compression can be lossy or lossless. Anyways, where was I going? I was going into the show archive. I was going to live.mp3. I'm going to rename that TAH 2025-0804.
Did you say TEH?
TAH.
Ta.
No, I don't rename it TAH anymore. I rename it ITH. Silly me. I'm not even thinking. I can't talk and do things at the same time. That even when I'm describing what exactly I'm doing,
Exactly.
I can't talk and say things at the same time. I was setting up my Sega setup here and lost track of the time. And it was like, oh shit! I only got like 10 minutes till go time.
Oh, Sega.
Sega, yeah.
Master System? Do you have the Master System, or do you have the one? Do you have the Sega CD and the 32X?
We're going to talk about that actually,
Oh, good.
but
Good.
because I do have something. Karma owed me one because Karma kicked me in the fucking ass over that JVC CD450 that I was that was ripped out of my
Well,
just
you
out of my
sat
grasp.
there and went online and told everybody, so it's like, okay, now we're gonna mess with you.
So I did not make nearly as good of a gain, but I still made out pretty well. But before we talk about that, we're going to talk about.
Insert title.
We got to do the music. There we go. Because
There
we're
you go.
tuned into everyone's favorite internet radio show.
Insert title here.
Now that there's like an internet radio stream again, I think they're relaying me or streaming me. I should make more efforts to do this and open
Wait,
the
someone's
show.
relaying you?
Yeah. They asked if they could, and I'm like, hey,
Wait,
that's
NHB's
cool.
back
That's
on the air?
No, it's
Oh.
now called something different. It's the NHB archive stream is start doing original content, and they've gone with a different name because I guess they want to leave the NHB name alone if Damon ever wants to come back and do a show again.
Is that stream the same thing? Is it just something else now?
I've not had time to look into the details of this, so I'm not prepared to really talk about it and sound like I know what I'm talking about.
Okay.
But no, it is called. What's it called? I forget. You know what? I should bring up the chat because people are probably screaming at me.
Yeah, Warhawk said something.
Warhawk knows what it is. He's No
Well-
Limits Radio Network is what
Oh.
it is. It's the
Yeah,
No Limits.
I bring up the old NHB one. It says IC4 whatever. I'll probably have to go to the real thing later.
I mean, technically, the No Holds Barred Radio Network was left with the Last Standers, which is me, Dune, and Rico. Now, Damon kind of left things in this, like, have his cake and eat it too state of, you all could have the network, but I'm still
he gets
good.
the profits.
But no, there's no profits to be had. That's why there's no real reason to fight.
It's a non-profit organization. I understand.
It's a non-organization is
Oh.
what it is. But I mean, Damon kept the name No Holds Barred Radio as far as shows go, but he left the network name with the network. So I see no reason why the No Limits Radio couldn't just team up with me,
NLR?
Dude, and Rico. Now, this is me just shooting my mouth without thinking live on the air. Random thoughts I have not given any thought to. But if you think about it, technically the No Holds Barred Radio Network name was left with me, Dude, and Rico. I mean, we're the last one standing. There's no legal precedents or documents or anything
Is Rico
official
part of this,
ever.
though?
It's all unofficial. But in all reality, we could all just team up and just start using the NHB Radio Network name still.
Wait. Is Rico still part of it? Has he done anything?
Well, Rico's got the domain name.
Oh, is he still on the domain?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, he has that.
He'll probably
And there's a
never let that
website
lapse.
there right now. So,
Okay.
I mean, and Dune talks to Rico, and I have no beef with Rico. Rico has no beef with me,
Yeah,
but we
okay.
have no reason to really speak. We were never friends. At times, we might have been unfriendly, but, we're not
Yeah.
unfriendly now, but we were never friends. So, I mean, heck, he gave me some great isolations, so I have to.
That's
thank
what
him for-
matters. I mean,
Yeah. I although I haven't used them in so long, I don't think I have buttons for them anymore.
oh, then HB jingle palette's gone.
Oh no! I mean, I have all the sounds. I just don't have the buttons on them. I had to. Oh, here we go. Here's.
I don't have enough cases of beer downstairs, all right?
We got that one.
That was probably during the telethon, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah, I
now going to
figured
go
as much.
slash my wrist with a fucking spork.
That was
Yeah.
a fun moment there.
Yeah.
And then of course we got the 99 bananas.
My fucking mouth's gonna be fresh, but it's gonna taste like banana at the same time. Oh.
Oh.
But
I mean, that's all that matters. I mean, as long as it tastes like banana.
now Warhawk likes the idea and says it could work, but it depends on Damon. And I guess what that is that No Limits Radio wants to show more respect for Damon's wishes with the name that I ever did.
I think David's probably like, I don't give a crap anymore. I'm doing my own thing.
Well, the thing is, he could say he doesn't give a crap, but he does. Because look at how things played out with me and him when he left the network, and then he started doing the show not on the network. And I'm like, you left the
And
name
then he
with
stopped
us.
doing that show a long time ago, didn't he?
He did that show for a long time, though. I mean, given that
Off
there's
the
like,
network?
yes.
So
Him
he
and
did that.
Liam-
He did that. He did a couple shows, took a break, did a couple more shows.
Him
took a
and
break.
Liam did the No Holds Barred
Oh yeah,
show
that
stream.
one. That one stopped a long time ago, though.
It stopped a long time ago, but it went for a long time.
Well, it went for a while, then completely stopped for like a year, then came
Right.
back.
The point I'm making,
And
though,
then
is
left.
that there is a long-standing precedent that Damon left the network, but he didn't leave the name as far as a show is concerned. And given that we're not businesses, we're not making money, there's no reason to get into a pissing match over
No,
both of us
I
using the
honestly
name.
don't think you give a crap, but whatever.
That didn't stop me from getting into a
Yeah.
pissing match about it, but there was no good reason to get into a pissing match over he's using the name, we're using the name. But I like the idea that No Limits
Yeah.
Radio would rather defer to David rather than just.
What
you know.
I thought was hilarious
but
is
technically, we're holding it. Go ahead.
what I thought was funniest for the longest time, No Holds Barred Radio, the one that David and Liam did, was
Mm-hmm.
on the same time as us.
Well, that was why
That was kind of funny.
I'm glad someone thought that was funny.
I thought that was hilarious. I'm like, you go, guys. I have no problem with that. I thought it was great.
I mean, that was the main reason why I got pissy and got into a pissing match with them about it.
Really?
Because, well, not. I mean, how?
I say let them do their own thing. I don't. They're separate from the network.
On the
now.
one
Let
hand,
them
there's let them
enjoy.
do their own thing, but on the other hand, it's not like. Keep in mind, my show's gone through highs and lows,
Yeah.
and around the time where Damon decides to come back and do the show somewhere else, it's not like we were on a low coming off of a high. You know, we have been in a decline. And so I'm like here with my show lingering, still having fun, but very much well aware that I don't have the not that I was ever that popular, but I certainly don't have the popularity I still had when Damon and Andrew and all, you know, the good
Oh
streamers
yeah,
were still on
those
the
were the
network.
heydays. Honestly, those
Yeah,
were really good days.
yeah.
It's just that time has passed. Everybody's moved
I-
on. I mean, Liam's getting married in 41 days. I mean, come on.
I mean, I always took the tone of the past is the past, now is now. Appreciate what you have. It's real easy for me to take that tone when I have someone taking the complete opposite tone very much in everyone's face. You know, I work better when I have something to push up against. Damon being Mr. Negativity made it easier for me to be Mr. Positivity. In fact, I find that's true of my current job. My coworker, who is Mr. Negativity, retired, and now I've turned into Mr. Negativity, and I keep having to fight myself because I don't have him there being grumpy old man to push back
So
against.
now you're a grumpy old man.
So now I'm grumpy old man.
Alright, okay.
It's like, damn it, I don't want to be grumpy old man. Could we hire another grumpy old man so I can be not
No,
grumpy
then you'll
young
hire
guy?
some new guy, and he'll be Mr. Positivity, and then you get to be grumpy.
Oh,
old
we
man.
got
See,
Mr. Positivity over there, and we get along great, you know. But I feel like I'm grumpy old guy sometimes. But it's like someone needs to say this shit though, and
Yeah.
I wish I had grumpy old man over here to say it, but I don't. But But anyways, the point is that it's not like I was doing that great and listener counts are low, and then Damon decides I'm going to come back and I'm going to go up against what I left behind of the network, and I'm going to go right up against Gator's time slot. As funny as that might be, it was a real fucking kick in the teeth to me.
Was it really?
It was really. It really was.
See, I'm sorry you really felt that way. I had no problem with it. See, the thing is, my way of looking at things are, you know what, people go and they move on and they have fun. You still stay. We stay on the network, and you still have fun what you do, and that's what really matters. It doesn't matter what other people do. It's a thing.
And that's always
let them
been,
play ball in their field. We'll play ball in our field.
That's always been my approach.
Mm-hmm.
But you can't just make. That's always been my approach. That's always what I've embraced.
Mm-hmm.
But when what's left of your listener count is being split with someone that you want to be doing this with you rather than against you, you're gonna have some hard feelings, and it's you can't turn feelings off. It's all what you do with them. And I tried to do something creative with them, and I don't think everyone completely understood the creative thing I did. And what I did was I changed the name of my show to the Real NHB Radio Show. That
was pretty funny, though. Yeah, like the real Ghostbusters.
I'm glad you thought it was funny.
Yeah, it's like the Ghostbusters with the monkey, and then the real Ghostbusters, which was the cartoon.
That was absolutely the Liam kind of got the joke.
So what you're doing is you're calling. Wait. Which one of the group was the monkey in the regular in the Ghostbusters?
The monkey was with the not real Ghostbusters, or the.
No, I know, because if we were the real
Casey,
the real NHB. So then, which is the monkey on the NHB radio show? Was it Liam or David? Because 8-Man wasn't there anymore. So
I don't know.
Okay.
That's a good question.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that was what the thing is that Damon got pissy about it, which I was like, I could fucking care less, because you pissed me off, I pissed you off, and we were all pissed off. Okay. But we're pissed off over a joke and a hobby. So, to me, it was fair game to piss off Damon over a joke, it being that I was pissed off over his coming at me with the time. Now he was like, oh, it was unintentional, I didn't mean to do that. I'm like, well, then you don't have to do it, like you pick it's the only time that works, and it's like, yeah, fuck you. Not really fuck you, but fuck, it wasn't that I'm never speaking to you again, fuck you, but yeah, there were some hard feelings there. Not friendship ending hard feelings, but yeah. But so yeah, I did the Real NHB Radio bit for a while. But I stopped doing that because Neo was getting pissy about it.
That's true too.
And it's very undermining to have your own co-host not back you in what you're doing. So when I go open up the show with the NHB theme song, and I'm like, we're here with the Real NHB Radio, and Neo's like, oh God, we still doing this shit? Like, damn it, Neo, you just killed the joke. You killed it. Are you happy, Neo? You killed the fucking joke. So I ended the joke.
You have to realize, though, who's making the comments.
It was Neo, and she is the internet's most notorious mega bitch, which is what she's good at.
I did not say that, sir. I definitely did not say that.
And I say that with all the love in the world.
I clap at you, sir, but I did not say it.
I say that in a way that she should embrace it. I mean, she's the type of bitch that embraces her inner and outer bitch.
I don't know
and
what's
lets the world have it.
I have not spoken to her since 2019.
I don't mean this in an insulting way. I mean, that is just the embodiment of pure Neo rage. She's, this is me. This is who I am. Deal with it. That was always her. And you gotta love her for it, except for when she pisses you off one too many times, which may have happened to some of the people here. But
yeah, I haven't spoken to her since 2019, so I don't know.
Yeah, well, she's definitely not speaking to you. But then again, I haven't spoken to her in a number of years, so I don't even know what her current mindset is. But I do remember
you followed her on Twitter probably for longer than I did, though.
Well, here's the thing, because I got to hear both of your versions of
Oh,
that.
you did? Oh, good. I'm glad to hear that. Good job.
And I'm not going to delve into that.
Yeah, no reason to delve into it. I don't really care, honestly. So
I mean, you basically, yeah, the two of you aren't speaking, and that's fine.
That's fine.
No
That's how it
rules.
is. Yeah.
Right. But she was still doing the show when that happened, so I got to hear all about it from her, and and we were still in contact from now and then. Although during that time, you kind of fell off the face of the earth for.
I got some good
year or
naps in
two.
that time. I'm gonna let you know. I
Yeah.
had some really good naps in. No offense, but I got some naps in.
Yeah, but then when you started showing up out of the woodwork again, I got your side of it, and so it's like
Yeah.
they.
There you go.
Well, it was fun.
Well,
She
yeah.
chose to be
went on
offended.
she went on a small hiatus. So
Well, basically, when things went the way they went, she focused on a very particular aspect of something, and decided that was completely unforgivable. And I am, and it's like, well, that's your.
yeah. Well, that
yeah.
was part of her thing.
And
You
I'm-
know,
it's-
that's who she is. She focuses on one
Right.
thing, and that's part of her disability as well. I mean, I'm not saying anything wrong with that. If you're going to focus on something,
But she thinks you did say there's something wrong with that. When it's like, like she told to me, and I'm like, well, to be fair, he's not. he might have a point there, but I didn't say that because I knew if I said that.
well, it's okay. Again, she's still on hiatus, right? She might come back.
She's been on hiatus for who do I mean, where
Was
is
it
she
been?
these
Was it
days?
been 19? Was it been 6 years?
It's been a while.
Yeah.
I think she shows up every now and then and pops her head out and says something, but
there you go.
I don't recall the last time. I remember one time I'm on the train and I'm scrolling through Facebook, and you know how Neo is. Neo is, I'm going to call her independent,
Yeah, she is.
but I think she has a lot of, sometimes she repeats things that like remember when she was getting up on the soapbox over it was against the law for Pelosi to rip that speech. Which is, however you feel about that stunt, there was no law against ripping that paper. That was not an official document that she was required to file. It was just a courtesy copy that was handed to her, and she did a stunt, however you feel about it. But she kept going off on the whole, that was illegal, blah, blah, blah. So the point is that sometimes she makes statements that I don't agree with. And I don't even remember what it was she said on Facebook, but she made some kind of a coffee statement that Mars, if Mars was still following her on Facebook, he would have took a sip of coffee and scrolled along.
I don't think I ever followed her on Facebook, actually.
And I did the same thing. I took a sip of my coffee and I scrolled along. My phone, however, thought that I was hitting the thumbs up button.
I see.
And I'm like, no, I don't want to be on the record going, thumbs up. It was one of these things that I felt like I was pushing a thumbs up to a statement to the effect of a women's place is in the kitchen. And it's like, that is not what I'm trying to scroll past it. And it came, bing, thumbs up. Gators thinks a women's place is in the kitchen. And it's like, no, that is not what I'm like. So I go back and I try to,
Gators
undo-
looks and he just loses half of his followers on Facebook,
But then my phone started wigging out, and it wouldn't let me undo it. And then, the only thing I could do is leave a comment like, I apologize for the thumbs up on this. I did not mean to do. And then I can't delete the comment. I can't. Eventually, it took probably 5 minutes. It felt like it took a half hour. I finally figured, I restarted the phone. I got back in there. I deleted the comments. I got the thumbs up to go away. I don't know if anyone ever saw that. I don't know if she ever saw that. But, and I'm not saying that the comment was a woman's place is in the kitchen, but it was something along those, that type of mindset.
Every year,
vibe.
Facebook reminds her, I'm sending you a memory. Remember that day the Gator... Every year she gets a memory. It's fine. It's fine.
It's gone. I got that thumbs up taken down somehow. But I had to restart my phone to do it. It was
That was funny. That's
But
funny.
I mean, looking back, it is funny that you know that moment where you go to scroll and it's like you just like to comment that a woman's place is in the kitchen. It was something along the lines of a more traditional family viewpoint that is
Yeah.
controversial.
Yeah.
So I that's the best example I can come up of that it was kind of like, but I don't think it was quite exactly that. But but yeah, I don't I don't know where she is. She was you know, that'd be interesting to find out what she's up to these days. And then on to the next topic. So yeah, Mars, how are things going in your neck of the woods?
They're okay. Doing surveys and stuff, making dollar here and there, and just hanging out.
Dala?
Got the dollar.
Yeah. Now Brian already told me he's not going to be able to be here.
Was he
this
still
week.
hungover from last week?
I think so. He might be. That
Or is he
might-
watching the neighborhood some more?
you know, he didn't really say.
Honestly, who watches the neighborhood on a Monday anyway? I don't understand that.
He said, I will be out on Monday, August 11th, and back by the following week. So
Okay.
we'll be back next week, which I am going to be at the shore next weekend, but I'll be back by Monday because I'll have to be back at work.
If you
by
have to
Monday.
stay at the shore, I will understand that. If you don't want to come back to civilization, I understand that though.
Well, I'm off this week, but I don't
there you
have
go.
anything to do, so I gotta
Oh,
find.
you didn't plan a staycation?
Well, I planned to visit my aunt at Heart Lake, but she didn't write it down when we talked about it on Thanksgiving. So when I called her last week, she's like, "Well, we're not going back up until like Friday, and isn't your dad's birthday next weekend? Isn't he turning 70? I think I had to send a card for that one." And that was. I love my aunt.
You know what? I'm just saying. I say happy birthday with the Facebooks. That's what I do.
Yeah.
And I thank goodness for Facebook and birthday rememberings.
Yeah.
That's
So-
my favorite.
So anyways, but the air conditioning is out at the beach house. So my dad sent me a text going like, "Hey, in case this changes your plans of when you're coming down, the AC's out." But usually you get a nice ocean breeze at night. You put a fan up in the window. It's pretty good. So I might bring a box fan with me,
There you
just
go.
in case. And
There you go.
actually, I could just bring a window unit with me. Is what I probably could do. I don't know if my dad would like that.
Yeah, everybody's gonna be in your room. They're like, oh, there's air conditioning in here. We're just using his room for a while. We're just all staying here.
Heck, I was thinking of maybe just throwing my 2 upstairs window units into the back of my car and going like, hey, let's cool down the downstairs here. And because at night things cool down, you put a fan in the window, get some nice ocean air in.
Yeah.
That's kind of preferable to, I mean, growing up, we, when we got the beach house, pretty early on in having the beach house, we did get a big window unit, but we only got one big window unit for the downstairs at first. So the upstairs, it was a lot of, open up the windows, put fans in. And my bed was right next to a window. And so I just put a fan right next to me
Shoot,
and
I just
blow
open
that
the window.
nice.
I don't care about fans, but yeah.
90% of the time, perfectly comfortable, no problem getting. I think there
I
was
have
like
a question.
one.
Why drown out the sound of the ocean with a fan?
Well, we're not right on the ocean, so.
Oh,
But
okay.
but it helps the breeze.
Okay.
Because sometimes the breeze isn't quite there, but the air's cool. But having a fan blow right on you is nice. But there were a few nights that I think we might have just decided to grab some pillows and blankets and sleep in the living room next to the air conditioning window unit. But that was rare.
Doesn't a blanket defeat the purpose of an air conditioner unit?
I don't remember. It was a long time ago.
Oh, just wondered.
Well, you got to have a blanket so that you can kick it off when you get too hot.
But you have an air conditioner. You don't.
Well,
never
maybe the
mind.
air conditioning pointing at you and you get too cold and you want like the light sheet to, I don't know. We just crashed down.
I
in
just
this
sleep
living
out
room.
on the deck. Just let me go sleep on your deck. I'll go sleep outside. It's fine.
Yeah.
I have no problem with the bugs and the raccoons and the badgers and whatever else you have out there. I don't know.
I don't know.
And the bugs.
You
The
got a garage
cicadas.
with a beer
Huh?
fridge. You can sleep in the
You
garage.
don't have a deck outside? You just have a garage?
Yeah, I mean, there's a bit of a deck in the front. We don't have like a big deck. I mean, we got a backyard and a
You have a
table
deck with
and-
with like a sliding chair or something, a bench or something. Also, with the bench.
Well, we got chairs and benches out in the backyard, and you know,
Okay.
yeah,
Okay. That works. I'll sleep out
that
there.
works. That works. No, but anyways, so this weekend I did not travel anywhere because I figured, well, we'll go to the beach for a long weekend next weekend. I might drive down Thursday because Friday's supposed to be a nice sunny day. So, you know, if I drive down Thursday's supposed to be thunderstorms. So, you know, I'll drive through the storm and then get there in time for that to be over and then go on the beach on Friday. Little update. I did need to make sure that I took care of business so that I didn't get, like, you know, pulled over on a bench warrant or anything once
Oh,
I
yeah.
crossed into New Jersey. So I did get the official ticket delivered and a photocopy. I think I might have mentioned that last week for
Okay.
the incident. And so I had to go sign up on the New Jersey Municipal Court website, give my email address and set a password.
They're like, oh
And-
yeah,
and-
you. We remember you.
Well, I mean, I didn't have a login. I just had a ticket, which they spelt my name wrong on the ticket. So,
Ooh, does that mean you don't owe? If they misspell your name, does that
I-
mean you don't owe anything?
I don't think-
know who this. I don't know who this
They-
Gorders is. So
they,
that's not
they,
me.
They spelt my name Jonathan.
Well, maybe they're hopeful.
There was a dude on the bus that used to always call me Jonathan, like it was some kind of an insult. And I was offended and insulted by it, but only because I knew that's what he meant. Intent means a lot to me. And, but anyways, I did not like that guy. I didn't like a lot of people on my school bus. So anyways, I sign up
Did you sit at the one with the wheel well so you could put your feet up? on the bus?
sometimes.
That's the
Sometimes.
best place in the bus. I'm sorry.
Sometimes I did.
Yeah, you put
So-
your feet up.
So anyways, I get to sign. I sign in there, put in the ticket information. It comes up, and it gives me. And so I look at, and basically, if I'm going to try to do some kind of a not guilty plea, I'd have to do it 5 days in advance of the date on the ticket, and the day on the ticket is tomorrow. So I ran out of time to decide not guilty anyway. So it's like, well, I guess I'm doing guilty and paying this thing. But I saw I had 3 options.
3.
3. They had
Wow.
the not guilty, guilty and pay it,
The curtain or the box.
or ask the prosecutor for a plea. And so
What'd you do?
I clicked the option to ask for a plea to see what that would present me with next. And
Oh.
the next thing it presented me with was basically a text box to explain why I'm asking for a plea or to make my case to plead to a lesser
Did you say I
offense.
didn't do it?
Well, that would have been not guilty if I was saying I didn't do it. I think this is kind of a I did it, but could you go easy on me type of thing, rather than just pay the ticket and be on my way. And so I wasn't sure exactly how to approach this, so I asked AI for a little help on that. And it basically, the way I put it was basically, I have a clean driving record. Could I get a no point offense? And I had AI draft that into a nice professional polite sounding way of asking and stating that. And so that's basically what I did. Now, the only issue is I asked AI, what are my options there? What are my likely outcomes there? Mind you, AI is not a lawyer, and AI likes to make up a lot of shit. So I have no idea how accurate all this is. I've had AI make up so much shit, it's infuriating. So you have to really check up on anything. But basically, it suggested that in New Jersey, they might give me a higher fine with no points, or they might give me a different offense that has no points. So one of those options could be, but here's the catch. I'm not a resident of the state of New Jersey. So basically, once New Jersey makes their judgment, they pass that information on to Massachusetts, and Massachusetts decides how to apply that against my
Oh, so you have to
Massachusetts
wait.
license. So even if New Jersey decides to plea it down to a no point offense. Massachusetts might not think that offense equals no points. So it might even backfire on me. It's like, I don't even, damned if you do and you're damned if you don't. So, but I'm like, whatever. I'm going to ask for the plea, do this thing, and paste this, nice sounding, like, I have a clean driving record. Could you please take that into account? And we'll see what happens. And basically now that gives it like 50 days. At some point between now and October, I'll get a response from them with their decision. So now I wait.
I hate to say it, I think I just pay to get it over with.
Well, Dune did raise a good point last week that basically there is the option to pay more, because if I do get a 0 point, then that doesn't apply against my insurance. Now, the other person making a claim might impact my insurance. In fact, it definitely will, I'm sure. But if I get a lesser offense, that could save me money long term. So I may as well. The button was right there. Dune was pressing me to
Did you press?
pursue my options.
Yeah. Did you do it live on show yesterday?
No.
Oh.
No. Oh, I did
Darn
it
it.
earlier today.
Oh.
No.
Huh?
No, but I did pick up a box from the CVS that if we want to have some real fun live sometime.
Aww. Do you have COVID?
No.
Oh.
That's the upcoming Gators is 45 fun. Actually 46, but
Oh, you get something stuff. You get to poo in a box.
no. I get to poo everywhere but a box. I
You get to poo in a bucket.
the toilet.
Oh, mine's bucket.
Yeah. I did not. My doctor steered me away from the easy option.
No, I had a bucket. Then I had a little chemistry kit where I'd have to dip and put it in the test tube and shake it up and put it back and then call UPS and say, hey, come by and pick up my poop. And they come up, pick up my poop and left. And Gators, you want to hear something scary? I'll tell you something scary.
Someone stole
My
it?
doctor called me and said we never got it.
Someone stole it.
My poo got
You
got
had
lost
to do,
in the mail.
You had to prep the poo again.
They haven't sent me a new box. You know the Cologuard stuff is like $800 a box.
I don't know what my insurance does or doesn't cover. So maybe
Yeah, they
that's part
covered
of
it. I didn't know until I looked
Actually,
at
they
my
would
insurance
cover it.
stuff, and I'm like, holy crap! They paid $100 for that bucket and the tube.
Well, I'm doing the old traditional drug me up and take a good old look.
Oh, is that what the box is for?
The box is the concentrate that I mix with the water and chug on down.
Oh, I hear you stay on the pot for a while for that one.
I asked AI, should I preemptively sit ready, or will I have enough time to get there? And it recommended I might want to just sit ready.
Is that what it said?
It is AI, so I don't know how true it is, but
Gators, I'm curious. Weigh yourself beforehand, take it, and then weigh yourself after.
I will do that.
Yeah,
I will do that.
I'm very curious because this might be the best weight loss program you've ever had in your life.
I could use some weight loss.
It's like, look at that! I lost 45 pounds.
So my procedure is scheduled for
Is it Monday?
Thursday the 28th at 10:30 a.m.
Are you gonna put it on? Are you gonna live stream it on YouTube?
That is an option. I don't. When Dune suggested that, my comment to him was,
Oh, did you suggest it too? Dude, you and I, sir. Mine's
my-
like that. Like that.
And my comment to him was, you don't even want to see my feet.
Oh, feet are grosser than that. I'm sorry.
But I think Dune had in mind an audio only type of live streaming type of situation. But no, I don't think that would be a good idea. As funny or as fun as the idea is. But yeah, so the thing is that this means that I have to take my first dose at 5:30 p.m. Wednesday the 27th, after a nice day at work.
Yeah. The 27th.
Right.
So you have
Wednesday
a couple
evening.
weeks. That's good.
and then the morning of the 28th, I had to wake up at 5:30 a.m. and take my second dose.
Are
And
you
I
gonna
don't-
carbo load beforehand,
I
and then just see how much comes out?
actually, they probably recommend against that. The packet I had dietary changes the week before that were suggested or recommended to try to ease into this and make it a more successful. Or
They probably want you to have more liquid diet.
yeah, they probably they want you to kind of start weaning towards things before you to try
Honestly,
to.
if you look at that, that's probably a pretty good diet anyway.
Well, we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see.
You'd
So
be like, dude, I want bacon. There's a problem with you, stupid git.
I have a feeling we'll be having a special dinner Thursday night, or lunch, maybe even. Well, I don't know. We'll see how I'm feeling by.
I mean,
lunch,
I'd say get a bacon ultimate after the fact, but you don't have a Jack in the Box there, so.
No. But I could go get some Baconators from Wendy's.
Oh, they have the breakfast. They have the breakfast bacon here too. I don't know. I've never had that.
I don't know. I don't know. But anyways, this past weekend was a flea market weekend. Went to the flea market yesterday.
Did you get another computer?
No, I did not find another computer, but I did find a nice, kind of a kitchen type TV. It doesn't have a mount to go under the counter, but it's a nice size for under the counter. I'll just put like a little shelf up. So I got the perfect kitchen TV for my Pi TV project that I'll
Nice.
get to one of these days. I found a few fun 8-tracks. Dune did not approve the Christmas disco 8-track. He did not care for.
I mean,
that.
it's not Christmas yet, and usually I don't start listening till October. But okay,
But
couple
I
months
did-
early, that's fine.
I did find a copy of Wham on cassette. And,
Is it Last Christmas?
No, it's the one with "Wake Me Up Before You Go" and everything
Oh,
she
good.
wants. You know,
Good.
the one with all the hits.
Wait, is it the? Okay, wait. Okay, that's
Yeah,
good. That's
yeah,
good.
yeah. And I also found a copy of. Not that I'm a huge fan of it, but it's one of these albums I always remember everyone having the cassette of because it's of that era where everyone bought the cassette of things. But I found a copy of Bon Jovi, "Slippery When Wet" on cassette.
You know what? I don't know anybody that didn't. Even I had that tape.
Yeah.
Everybody.
And it feels like it was the tape. It feels
Yeah.
like everyone had it on tape.
I mean, I don't remember. I remember on Christmas, I get it in the mail. Or my sister gives it to me. I'm like, oh, it's Bon Jovi.
That was the era.
Okay.
I mean, the
Yeah.
mid '80s.
Yeah.
CD was not catching on. CD was rarely in the car.
Mm-hmm.
Boom boxes were all cassette.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I mean,
that
they
was one of
didn't
those
have 8-track
albums.
boom boxes, did
So
they?
Wham, Bon Jovi, those are classic. Buy it on cassette, take
you
it
got
on the
the
go.
Madonnas, you got the you got
Yeah.
the Cyndi Laupers, you got the Whams, you got the Bon Jovis.
It just
Sometimes
seems
you got
right.
the Poison. Sometimes you got the you got the Fat Boys with the boom boom boom. You know.
The Fat Boys.
Hey, I love the Fat Boys. Don't mess with
Weren't
them.
weren't they on the A-Team? They were in episodes of it.
Oh, I think they were on an episode of the A-Team. I do know that.
I
do
think
remember that, yeah.
I think that's where I saw them once. Because
No,
they did like a rap.
I saw them in
yeah.
their what was it? The Wipeout commercial. Then I started the Wipeout
Hmm.
music video.
So
And then I started listening to them. Yeah.
so anyways, I'm walking around looking at cool things and carrying around this TV and there was this one table set up that the guy had a lot of consoles. He had boxes of consoles. He had
Nice.
Atari
Had that,
2600,
2600, had that.
5200, 7800.
Oh, those were pretty good though.
controllers.
7800
Yeah.
was a good system. Did they?
Yeah, he had-
Did they have it in television?
Maybe. I didn't dig through all the
Ooh, that would've
boxes.
been nice, too.
That would have been dangerous to start digging through all the boxes. But he had on the table there a Sega CD with a Genesis attached to it.
Nice.
With
nice.
a post-it on it that said, doesn't no display doesn't work, but no price on it.
Oh, it's,
And
just it's probably a capacitor right by the freaking.
Well, any
video.
idiot can say that, but
I.
that's my like pet
Any
peeve.
idiot could say that, but that was actually a very common thing for the Genesis,
Right.
For those capacitors to go
But
out. So,
but when I go online asking, how do I fix this? I'm not asking for somebody to say, oh, it's probably a bad capacitor. Yeah, that did not answer my question. I already knew that.
my Genesis still works fine.
Now, Meg writing in, no, my mom had a Walkman CD player in the car and used cassette in the radio with a aux cord attached before they started installing CD player. That was, I remember my grandparents had that. My dad did
too,
that.
actually. Yeah.
Oh, that was very common.
Honestly, my boss did that. She had the tape with the cord on it, and she hooked her HP Jornada to it and had all her MP3s that I ripped to it, and she did that after a while too.
But in the mid '80s, when did Discmans come out? And when they first came out, they were not cheap. Like I remember my dad bought his first Discman.
Was it like 88, 87, 88, something like that?
And Bon Jovi Slippery or Wet, I think predates that. So
yeah. I mean, I had that.
But I mean, we're these eras all blur together. But that album I particularly remember being
it was huge.
Very. I think they sold way more cassettes than other formats. But who knows if time has shifted.
Did you get that on 8-track or tape?
No, it's cassette. 8-track. I don't know that ever came out on 8-track. I think 8-track was done by then. But that's mid '90s. The disc. Oh yeah, by the '90s. If there was still a cassette deck in use in the car, it was because there's a wire hanging out of it plugged into a Discman.
And of course, you go over a bump and everything skips, and you're like, ah, crap.
Well, I remember my dad. He paid quite a bit for his first Discman because he bought it with the 10-second anti-skip, which was a big deal back then.
Yeah.
And because I remember he was showing it to our neighbor, and I think my mom was in earshot, and the neighbor asked, "Well, how much does it cost?" And my dad hesitated. He didn't want to answer in front of my mom.
Yeah, I never had Sony. I always had the no-name brands. Like, the Sony ones were the cool ones because they were super thin and they had the whatever. And mine was kind of a thick chunker.
Right.
It was a big chunky thing. And I had that. The one with the whole top just pops right out, whatever. And then later on, I got a Kobe, and it actually still works, which is pretty funny. Yeah. It plays MP3s. It works fine, actually. It's kind of neat.
So anyways, I'm like, I need a broken Sega CD. Like, I need a hole in the head. Like, I buy a console, I play around a little bit, it goes in the pile. If it's broken, I never get around to actually trying to fix these things up. So I walk away. But it nagged at me, like, how much, is it even really broken? Like I want to play with this thing. So I walked back and I asked him, how much for the Sega CD? And he said, I'll give it to you for 10. And I'm like, here, let me,
You got it for $10?
I got it for $10.
That's a pretty good deal. Oh, did you look to see if it has Saturns? Or not Saturns, either Saturns or Dreamcast. Those are the good ones.
Well, I have a Dreamcast.
Dreamcasts are great. I love Dreamcast. Yeah.
Dreamcast you could do a lot with.
Yeah, because, dude, all you did was have to burn the copies of CDs and play them. I mean, they didn't have any copy protection. I don't know anybody that I don't know anybody that actually paid for the games. They go to the place and just rent them and buy and rip them.
There was also
or download the ISOs.
Like the Dreamcast, they made like emulators that you can load on the Dreamcast, so that you could basically load a bunch of an NES emulator and ROMs on a disc.
Dreamcast ran Windows CE.
Yeah,
It was only with a modem too, I think, at the time.
And heck, there was. Not that this is all that useful in this era, but I don't think you can make it play DVDs, but you could get a Dreamcast to play VCDs.
Yeah, because it was a VCD. It was what they say, it was a hybrid CD DVD player thingy that they had that would play the PCDs fine. Yeah, it was kind of neat. It was a very innovative system. The problem is that was out, and then the PlayStation came out, and then the Dreamcast just. Oh, I don't know. Dude has a question.
Dude asking what was a car Pops was going to send packing. Well, I know my dad has a Bonneville that was his daily driver for many years.
Wow, Bonnevilles are cool cars.
Yeah. Well, he went through 2 of them for his daily drivers, and now he drives a Lexus.
I mean, he's gone up in the world. Forget the Bonnevilles. He got Lexus.
Well, he'd buy another Pontiac if he could.
He could still buy Pontiacs.
He'd buy a
new
Pontiac for a daily driver if he could. But yeah.
I'd say new. mean, you could drive one with you could buy a Firebird for driving around.
But I forget what year the one is. It's an anniversary edition, and he kept it around to see if anything came of that, if it'd be easy to get parts, and if it would be worth restoring someday. But that is not proven to be. So he's basically getting ready to just it's been driven through its useful life, and
Poor Bonneville.
yeah. So that needs to get cleared. But I think he needs to move the Chevelle to get to the Bonneville to get it out of there. So he needs to figure that out. But yeah. So where was I? So yeah, so I buy the Sega CD for $10. Now here's the thing I didn't realize. I knew some of this, but I didn't know the details of this. So I knew there were two different models of the Sega CD. One that would slide underneath with a drawer that comes out. One that was a side-by-side top loader.
Yeah.
And I always thought the drawer model looked nicer, and so that would probably was the newer one. But no, the drawer model was the first model.
Yeah.
The side-by-side top loader.
That was the second model.
And the reason is because it was cheaper to make. You had less moving parts.
Well, the first one was meant for the Master System, right? And then the second was meant
No.
for the. It wasn't.
No, they're both the same thing, just configured differently, and they both connect to Genesis. It's just that the first one was sized to fit perfectly under a Model 1 Sega Genesis, which is the model that was wider and outputted mono sound out of the AV connectors, but did output stereo sound from a headphone jack with a volume control slider.
I never had that one. I have a second gen. I have a friend that got a third gen. And third gens are hella small. I was like, wow, this thing's kind of cool looking.
Yeah, the second gens are smaller.
Yeah, I have the second gen, and mine still works fine.
Growing up, the first gen was the one I saw. To me, the first gen is the iconic looking one.
Well,
but
the Master System's the original one I saw, but
but the second version of the Sega CD is sized to accommodate a second version of the Sega Genesis. You'd have to add like a little extender to the side of it for it to be flush against a first generation Genesis, which not that you need that, because so I take it home and I don't have any cords, so I order cords. I find out that the first generation Sega Genesis and the second generation Sega Genesis take different voltages and different polarity power adapters. So you can't mix those up. But both generations of the Sega CD take the same type of adapter as a first generation Genesis, which means that even a second generation Sega CD is reverse polarity from the power that a second generation Genesis takes. But anyways, so I tried using the second generation Sega Genesis that came with the Sega CD that I bought just by itself to see if that would work, and that did not work. So I'm like, oh, it could just be a bad Genesis. So I have a first generation Sega Genesis. So I slid it in to the Sega CD and powered it up, and it boots up and it works fine. So
Nice.
I got a perfectly good, fully working second generation Sega CD for $10.
What are you gonna play? So you play Sewer Shark, or are you gonna play Night Trap?
I have not found a copy of Night Trap yet, but it came with a copy of Sewer Shark.
I hate that game with a passion, by the way.
So we're gonna play Sewer Shark. Is what we're gonna do.
You know what? I always got lost in that damn game. Always got lost in that damn game. But it's a good game. It's neat for the time, and it is a neat game. I will say. So are we gonna play Sewer Shark?
Yeah. Well, we gotta demonstrate that. Well, here,
Yeah.
let me actually hold it up for the camera so you can all see. I have it here. So here is my Sega CD with first generation Sega Genesis console attached to it.
Nice.
And I got all the wires hooked up to it, and it actually, the Sega CD outputs stereo sound, and it has its own sound processing, but it doesn't use that alone. The Sega Genesis processes certain sounds too, so you have to take the headphone jack output of a first generation Sega Genesis and connect it to a sound input on the Sega CD, and it mixes the two sounds together because both of them are outputting different sound elements of the game.
Yeah.
I mean, it's interesting. Sega really leaned into the concept of let's extend the life of this console by, instead of making a completely new console, making a add-on to upgrade the console. Because they did the Sega CD, they did the 32X.
Yeah, did the 32X come after the Sega CD?
Yes.
Because I remember the 32X went into the main cartridge on the top.
Right.
Yeah.
And that also required its own power adapter,
Yeah,
and
it
also
did.
required a cable to connect it to the console. And then there were some Sega CD games that required the 32X to work.
Yeah.
So you had to have
there
all
was just
three.
too much processing for it.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So anyways, I do have here a video capture connected, so I can switch my camera over to that, and we can turn this on. And there it is. It's checking the disc. Press the start button.
Sega.
There it is. And it's loading. Oh,
Mine just ends up loading Sonic most of the time. That's what happens.
I mean, this is an era,
Yeah.
CD-based gaming technology. You really had two options. Low quality, realistic graphic. What's that?
Are you gonna get Sonic CD?
I did burn a copy. But you had two options. You could do better animated graphics, or you could do low quality, realistic video. And a lot of games went with low quality, realistic video. Is what they went with. And Sewer Shark is one of those. I still haven't quite figured out how to play this game, other than aim and shoot and get a game over.
Well, you aim, shoot, and then you have to go through the mazes and stuff.
Well, my direction controls only control the aim. I don't know how to steer. Maybe I need the booklet.
I have to download the booklet.
Yeah, I might have to figure out how to play this game. Now, you've played this game.
I have played this game.
Did you beat it?
I didn't need it. I used the pad.
The guy you're replacing, he had that same tough guy smirk on his face that you do. Till he hit the
Yeah,
wall.
dude says I get it. The
Then
red-haired
Taylor
girl.
blinded him up with handy wipes.
Sure.
The ghost here. I always come back for more. Let's go, rookie!
Yes, this drip tonight.
Okay.
Take a deep breath, rookie.
Okay, deep breath. Uh-huh.
Don't you love the smell of the sewers in the morning?
No.
They smell like victory.
Smell like
Do they?
poo.
This here's the whole hog. I took her apart and I put her back together again. No matter what they taught you up at Tot Rat, factory jobs ain't worth scrap. I got some stuff in her. It's not all strictly legal, but it just might keep you off the wall. Now until you earn a better one, your call sign is Dog Meat. All
Dog
right,
meat.
Climb aboard, Dog Meat.
You talking to me?
Such a good game for the time, though. It really wasn't. These were so good games.
All right, so I'm sitting in this thing, and
Crash and burn. Crash and burn.
Crash and burn.
The sewer
Wait.
jockeys come and they go. But
Okay.
down here, this
That was
is the
Angelina
hole.
Jolie.
the whole.
I give you a name, a friend, a boss, and a reason to live.
Okay.
You're gonna owe me big, Dog Meat. And what's my payback? 1 million pounds of tube steak. That's all you gotta deliver today, hot shot.
A million
You nail this
pounds.
one run, and we got a one-way ticket to Solar City.
Okay. I don't know if I quite understand. So I'm delivering hot dogs?
Maybe you're good enough, Dog Meat. Let's
Tube
find
steak.
out. I'm your backseat this trip, so don't screw up, huh?
So
Hey,
he's destroying the
Catfish,
sun. Destroy him
transfer
too.
that dirty little... Whoa, I'm working real good now, Mr. Ghost. Oh my gosh, what is that ugly thing sitting in the pilot seat?
Catfish. Pilot accident file. Access. Run data. Evaluate.
Oh, well, 12 pilots missing, 3 recoveries with extensive transmedial lobotometric... Oh, well, heck, they're dead. A complete cranial evacuation is a no-brainer, Mr. Ghost.
Something down there sucked their brains out.
Okay.
Well, they were all down there in
They
Sector
suck my
19.
brains out.
That's where Falco's headed.
Should I skip
Better
this and
keep in
start
close touch with
gameplay?
her today.
You can if you want. This is the story, but
Hey, Cat,
this goes on.
All
for
right.
another
All right. Here we
couple
go. I think I got enough of the story.
minutes.
let's find out.
All right. So yeah, my direction pad only moves my aim, my gun aim or my scope aim.
Oh.
So I don't know how to steer in here.
How did I do that? That's been so long. Oh my god. I think you have to use. Do you have the 3-button or the 6-button controller?
I have a 3-button connected right now.
Okay.
All right. So I'm shooting, and but I see directions lighting up above me. Like there's a red. I'm off course. I don't. Okay. Okay.
Oh, maybe it's you know how you steer by shooting. Let's see. How is this?
Do I? Because I'm shooting to the left. Oh.
Really?
Now it's pointing right, but oh, gotta get that. Okay. It keeps yelling at me too.
Oh, that's special.
And the start button pauses. Oh, missed it. Missed that one too.
Played this. It's been so long since I played this. I know you combo your B and C buttons with the arrows. I think.
Oh. Oh, okay. No, maybe not. I don't know. We're gonna have to research this after I get a game over. Oh, it's still.
Super Shark for the 3DO. I didn't know that.
He keeps yelling at me that I'm going the wrong way.
Here's a manual. Oh, that's nice. It gave me a PDF. Let's see if the blind man can look at a PDF.
Oh, there we go. I think he can.
Oh, it's me updating my location. That's not happening.
Okay, so that happened.
Oh, did you win?
Well, it didn't say I lose, but that didn't look good.
Oh. Let's see.
So that's Sewer Shark.
That's Sewer Shark.
That's Sewer Shark.
That's exciting.
And dude ready to get tube steak. Yeah. And Warhawk writes in, that game was as bad as Atari's E.T.
Huh.
So
That is a new feature of Windows.
that a new feature of Windows.
Yeah, the new feature of Windows where you type in Firefox and it says that program doesn't exist, even though I have 4 Firefox windows open. Apparently, Firefox can only open 4 windows right now.
Oh,
What did StreamYard do to my system?
I don't know.
I don't think it did anything. I think it's just me.
To play Sewer Shark, you pilot the Whole Hog, a customized sewer vehicle through a series of sewer tunnels called tubes using a first-person perspective. The primary controls involve aiming a targeting crosshair with the D-pad and firing the ship's Gatling gun with the A button. All right, I got that down. Your main objective is to eliminate various sewer-dwelling creatures like radigators, bats, and scorpions while navigating the tunnels. Catfish Your Guide provides navigational directions via the comm line, announcing the next 3 tube jumps using clock face directions: 12 up, 3 right, 6 down, and 9 left. You must follow these directions exactly in sequence to avoid crashing into closed hatch doors. To execute a turn, press the B button to activate the steering, then press the corresponding D-pad direction
that's right.
when
It's
the
B
arrow
and steering.
indicator on the screen flashes. A turn is locked in when the arrow turns yellow. If it turns red, you've made a wrong turn. Your ship's energy level, shown as a line indicator, depletes continuously. When it gets low, you must find recharge stations, which appear as green lights on the ceiling and are located either to the right or left. To enter a recharge station, press the B button and the corresponding D-pad direction when the green light is visible. If your hydrogen level...
A and D-pads shoot, B and D-pad steer.
If your hydrogen level becomes too high, you must press the C button to fire a flare to lower it.
Oh, okay.
All right, so I shoot enemies. I hold B, press the direction while the arrows are flashing. If a certain level is too high, I press C to discharge. That's generally all I need to know, I guess. Maybe.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
That sounds about right.
I knew it was one of the buttons and steering at the same time, but it's been a long time since I played Sewer Shark.
Yeah. Warhawk writes in, more like sewer shit. Yeah, pretty much. Shark sandwich.
The concept is
shit
cool.
sandwich.
I mean, Night Trap really wasn't an amazing game either, but it was fun to play.
Oh, that was the
And
one that
it's
was
frustrating,
notorious
too.
for all the political complaints of violence and.
It wasn't the violence; it was other things too.
Well, let's give this another try and see if the B direction works. Because I thought I was doing that, but I guess I wasn't doing it right. Oh, we get to watch the intro again.
Well, I think you skipped that, right?
Well, I'm not going to watch the whole intro, but it's giving me all these opening screens again. So I have to... Let's see at what point it lets me skip. A Hasbro production of a John Dykstra. Okay, come on. Here we go. Sewer Shark. All right, we're going again now. So I'm going to shoot with the A, and I'm going to look for the directions.
Freeway Junction's coming up. Stay cool.
Stay
Don't
cool.
let 'em freak out.
Catfish the whole hog. Something breathing down here. Uh-oh. I'm Radigator bait! The critter's at grade 12, grade.
All right. What? It still did the wrong thing, though.
You push the B and the arrows at the same time.
All right, I got that one.
Soundtrack is cool.
All right, this is kind of working now.
The cool thing about the Sega CD also, you know, a lot of people didn't have CD players in their house or room.
Right.
And, it's the same reason the PlayStation was so cool. Is it was your first CD player a lot of people had, or the DVD player in your PS2 or something. You know.
Yeah, so yeah, you could throw a music CD in here.
Yeah. I know a lot of people that did that actually.
Yeah. All right, I don't see any directions coming up now, so hopefully I'm good for now.
You're farther than you were before.
We got some hungry critters bearing 9 or 12, grade.
Oh, I think what it is I have to memorize the patterns it gave me and then when it blinks, I got to hit the right ones. Maybe that's what it... I don't know, because I did what it flashed, and it's still saying I didn't.
Oh.
It's still flashing red, even though I'm doing the right thing.
Oh.
So I'm not...
Well, you probably have to stop firing, push B, the arrow, and then fire again. At the same time, and then push your aim arrows again.
Or... So...
Ooh, something blew up.
All right. This game
Did you win?
sucks.
Did you win?
Yes. I won.
Yay! You won!
I won.
Yes, now you're,
I
dead,
won.
now you're dead meat again.
I won.
Thank goodness. Yeah. Sewer Shark won. You see why I hated that game. Plus, you see how the sewers to me, with my vision, all looked exactly the same. So I had no idea which way where to go.
So, I went looking. What are some other really bad games for the Sega CD? And
Games? Oh, there was what, Zelda? Was it Zelda? The Zelda game?
No, not on a Sega. But Bram Stoker's Dracula came up as a pretty bad game. So,
Really?
Yeah. So.
Wait, was this okay.
Yeah.
'Cause I know they made a what game was that? It wasn't Dracula. It was another one. I
don't know.
forget the name of it, but yeah.
But I downloaded it to try and burned
Can you just
it to a
download these and
CDR.
play them?
Oh, totally.
Oh,
Totally
nice.
legit. You know.
No, I didn't know you could actually just play them on download copies on them. That's nice.
Well, I burned them to CDRs.
Well, that's what I mean, though.
Right. Yeah, there's no copy protection.
Oh,
So
that's so great.
yeah. I found
Oh,
a
the
large
days of that, right?
right. So now that does not look like real blood.
It looks exactly like real blood. Excuse me.
If your blood looks like that, you might need to see a doctor.
Maybe maybe you have to play it with realistic video. I don't know.
But yeah, I tried playing. This is basically a platformer that sucks.
Oh.
You're basically walking around punching bats out of the air.
What's wrong with punching bats?
I
You want bats to get you? Wait, why is Dracula punching bats?
that's a good question.
I
Well,
thought bats
we're-
were its friends.
I thought maybe we're fighting Dracula,
Oh.
and Dracula's sending his bat minions after us.
Oh, you gotta punch the bats?
Or kick them. You can kick them too.
Did they fly and hit against the wall? kick
No, they just drop.
Oh, that's no fun. That must
But,
have been Dracula too.
Man, that is some really crappy video right there. That is.
know.
But they went full screen with it.
That's nice.
Usually they would compromise to get slightly better video by not filling the full screen and just putting it in a small square. But they decided to just go full screen with it and make it look like ass. So,
You know,
but in its time, this might have been cool.
it was 480p, so what you gonna do, right?
Yeah.
You do what you can. I mean, it's no Amiga system, but
All right. Well, here we go. We're gonna just cut that and see if we can get the game to start now.
Yeah,
Of course, we
let's-
got load time to deal with since it is a disc-based system.
oh yeah. But
Level. Go ahead.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Level 1.
Yeah. We got to. So yeah, A is jump, B is punch, C is kick. I mean, these are kind of cool graphics for a platformer. But
Nothing
these
wrong with
bats.
this. Yeah. Oh, you gotta kick and punch. It's all
Yeah.
in your mind.
It's hard to get them all though. And then that's some kind of like a snare trap that I need to jump over. Oh, got me anyways, I think. Got me again.
Oh.
Damn, I'm gonna die.
What? But how can you die right away? You're supposed to be Dracula, right? You
I
turn
don't
to
know.
a bat. You have special powers. It says punch and kick.
No. I keep falling into this swamp. There we go. There we go. I still have half my life.
Oh, good.
Now the bats are going to kill me. Oh, there we go. I survived the bat attack. Oh, that snare got me.
You gotta jump over the snares, I think.
Yeah, I jumped into it.
Oh.
And they killed me.
Oh. Well, you got pretty far. Pretty first
Well,
try.
I still got more lives. Oh, someone's throwing axes at me now.
Do you get to keep an axe and throw it at them?
No, I just get to get hit by them.
Do you not get special weapons or anything?
Eh,
Get to pick
no,
things
no.
up and shoot them, or
I got my fists and my
how about the
feet.
boomerangs? You got like boomerangs or like power punch or
Nothing like that so far. Oh, that got me again.
hold your sword up and call the eye of something or others.
Not very good at this game. Oh,
That sucks.
I can't punch the axes.
You could try to punch the axes, but that would be not good.
You got, you gotta dodge them or jump them, and you gotta figure out which.
Hey, you gotta get a special weapon, man. This is brutal.
This is I'm not.
You need like an axe or
I might need to get a game
sword
genie.
or something. Stakes, you remember the old games? There were stakes at the vampires and stuff.
Yeah, need something like that.
Wow, listen.
Oh, come on! I was trying to jump over that.
You gotta do your double jump. Maybe if you double jump, it flips you.
All right, made it over the rickety bridge.
There you go. See, that's fine.
Oh.
Ricky Ridge.
Oh, come on! I'm hitting the button.
Those bats don't like being punched.
Uh-oh, something's happening.
Ooh.
Oh, it's this stupid thing where these lightning bolts keep coming up from the ground and I need to, like, avoid them or something.
That's right pattern.
But he never moves fast enough.
You don't have a run button? It's not like B or C
Well-
to run faster?
Well, it's basically I can move back. The screen is stationary, and these like, and I can't get far enough away from them. Okay, they're moving across and I'm behind, so I'm in good shape now.
Do it.
Oh, okay, and now it looks like there's a stagecoach, and
See, look at that. You pass it the ground lightnings.
I beat the first level.
Very
I
good.
guess, or the first
Do you get-
screen.
Do you get thingies?
What's that?
Do you get anything to shoot or fire against? Or
I don't know. I guess we'll find out. So I guess I'm getting in the stagecoach, and yeah, I guess we're starting another level now.
is there a girl in there that you could, get your health back, or is that just a GTA?
That's GTA. That
You know,
that
you don't get to pay them any money, and
no. In
get your
GTA,
health
you
back.
pay them money, but if you kill them when they get out of the car, you can take your money back.
See, you get your health and your money.
And
That's a
it's
win-win.
educational. Yeah.
Yeah, it's educational, exactly.
What not to do? Okay, so now I'm approaching a castle, I guess.
Oh, it's Castlevania Castle. Look at
Nice
that.
3D effect there. And so I'm walking through this 3D castle, and now I got spiders that I need to kick.
Yeah. Kill those spiders, please. Did you hear it's tarantula mating season?
Oh, we're gonna have to burn the place to the ground.
I don't mean anywhere. It's tarantula mating season. It's like in 18 states of the country. It's okay if you see
Well,
it.
now I got bats and spiders. This is
Well, it's second level. You have two different things.
oh.
Did you save?
I think I got a game over.
Oh.
But I have 2 continues left.
Do you start from the beginning?
Let's find out.
Why start you very beginning of the first level?
We'll see. I continue. Should start me from the same screen I was on.
You would hope.
I would
But
think.
Mega Man was brutal that way. I remember you start from the very beginning, like, oh god, I have to go all the way back. Okay.
Lives 5, continue 1, level 2. Okay, yeah, no, I'm still on level 2.
Good.
Okay,
Good.
okay, that's good. That's good. It's just I have to start at the beginning of the level, whereas if you die, you pick back up right where you died. But to continue, you go back to the beginning of the level.
I'm sure
So,
there's cheats to it, but you don't cheat. That's not allowed.
I'm not
on-
opposed to cheating.
I don't think you're allowed to cheat on Twitch when you play games, are you?
The problem is that the spiders, when they get to the floor, they crawl on the floor, but I kick up and I punch up, so I don't have
Can
a
you
good
push
option.
down as you kick?
No.
You can't crouch and punch.
Well, if I crouch and punch, I'm still not punching the floor, so it doesn't really help me get a spider or
Stop.
I think there's cats. There's something, black cats or rats. Or,
Kitties.
there's.
Okay,
I'm not.
kitties,
Oh, there's a
okay.
spider. Got that one.
Okay.
But yeah, there's not a good option to get them off the floor. I guess you just have to jump over them. But now they're all over me. Oh, I made it up to some
Yeah,
stairs.
Mortal Kombat Halloween Edition. Warhawk says.
Well, I do have Mortal Kombat, but it's a little hilarious to watch me play Mortal Kombat because I don't think there's a game that I am worse at than Mortal Kombat. So,
Oh, David was excellent in that game.
and I thought, well, maybe it's the controller. Maybe I need a 6-button controller. So I do have a 6-button controller I can plug in here.
Nice. Yeah, but you have a gamepad. Nice.
But I don't know any of the combinations or controls, so all I
Oh.
could do is mash the buttons and hope for the best. And
What's that what everybody does?
it's comical how fast I lose at this game.
Yeah, I have to say, I played Mortal Kombat, but I was a button masher. Raiden was my person, though, because he shot lightning.
Oh, well, do you know how to make?
No,
we'll
I just
we'll
hit the
do that.
buttons. I just
Okay.
push buttons. Sorry. I never remembered all the combinations. Street Fighter I could do combinations, but that one I can't.
Okay, we got some 3D intro graphics here. Acclaim
Oh, it is a claim.
Arena.
Oh, okay.
And this is Sega, so that means Nintendo always made the blood gray and called it sweat.
Yeah.
But Sega, you got the blood. Nice red blood spraying off everyone. Oh, great.
Everywhere, yeah.
Game start. Okay. So, who do I have to choose from here? I got...
Shang Tsung.
Well, it doesn't
There's Liu
tell me
Kang.
the names of these people.
Oh.
So, which one shoots lightning?
Raiden.
And what does Raiden look like?
He looks like a guy in blue with a hat that looks like a top hat, like a you know, like one of those Saipan hats kind of things.
Well, there's a guy in white with a hat, but there's a guy in blue with a mask and a hood.
Oh no, that's Sub-Zero. He shoots ice at you. And
Oh.
freezes you.
I think that's the one that it picked because it didn't wait for me to select.
Okay, that's
It
fine.
just was like, okay, you're hovering over this one. We load that now.
Okay, you guys
So
people.
yeah,
Yeah. There's also Johnny Cage.
oh, I shot some ice. Oh wow, I'm actually getting some hits in this time.
If you shoot down when you shoot the ice, you can make the ground slip. So he like slips around.
And I lost.
What? Already? That was fast.
I know. I told you it's hilariously fast. How it's hilarious how bad I am at this game.
Dang. Okay.
And I think I'm getting better.
Yeah.
And I lost.
Oh.
And that's
Alright.
game over. At least she didn't give me a fatality.
Oh, that's true. But fatalities are fun to watch too, though.
They are.
They are. That's a good game too. I didn't know that was on Sega CD. I thought this was just regular.
Yeah, well, I got Mortal Kombat 2 for the Genesis, and then I downloaded Mortal Kombat for Sega CD.
Wow.
So, and I'm equally bad at both of them.
Okay. Okay. So if I ever want to beat you in a fighting game, that's the one to choose, right?
I think you could beat me at this.
Okay. Okay.
In fact, if I blindfolded myself to make it fair, I'd probably do better.
Yeah, don't blind yourself. I need all the help I can get. You're like, how come you're beating the crap out of me? I don't know. You didn't hit the buttons.
And I lost.
Wow. You know it's like a quarter every time you lose? You lose a thing? Dude.
It's a good thing I
Spend
never
all your
played
money
this.
in arcades.
Good thing I never played this in the arcade.
Yeah, I did. I remember sitting in line with the people that put their quarters up on the screen. Back in the days. Oh, very good.
And I lost.
You know what? It took you a little longer this time. What level are you at? Are you on hard or?
I didn't see an option to choose.
Oh, okay.
So I don't think
There
it
you
gave
go.
me a easy option. All right, let me try with the sunglasses dude.
Oh, that's Johnny Cage. You like him?
Oh, okay. Johnny
Yeah.
Cage. Okay. All right. All right, let's try one more time here. Come on. Come on. Preparing to fight.
Round one. Wow, it doesn't say it. What's with that? They took the voices out of it.
And I lost.
You know what? It's
I had a
fine.
good start that time.
That's a good start, though.
And I lost.
Oh, okay.
Sonya wins.
Oh, Sonya Blade.
Yeah, I keep losing to Sonya. I
It's
keep
okay.
getting my ass kicked by a girl.
It's okay. In the movie, she breaks someone's
I-
neck by squeezing their head, twisting their head through her thighs. So it's
And-
okay.
And I think I kind of like it. But
Yeah, what that being killed with her breaking your neck with her thighs?
I mean, that's a way to go, isn't it?
That definitely is a way to go.
That's you got to go. That might be
That was a great movie too. It's the best one of the series. So
yeah. So
Mortal
let's
Kombat 2
see.
sucked.
So Warhawk wrote in about Sewer Shark. That game doesn't work. I used to have that game. It sucks. And then wrote in, I told you so. Okay, so we've proven Sewer Shark doesn't
Sucks.
work.
You'll beat it someday. Don't worry.
Meg wrote in, Dracula was out on a Genesis cartridge too. It was never cool.
Oh.
OX64 writes in, oh cool, you're playing the Battlefield 6 beta. Yay.
Battle 6. Battlefield 6, nice.
And then Warhawk wrote, I think this is when we're playing the Dracula game, Mortal Kombat Halloween Edition.
Yeah.
Meg writes in, yep, don't miss this game one bit. Super Ghouls was better.
Super Ghouls, okay.
Yeah. But, we should be fair. We should be fair. There was a good game for the Sega CD. It just happens to be that most of the games were shit. But
Yeah.
but they put one good game out.
Let's see if I know. Let's see.
And of course that would be Sonic CD.
Sonic CD was a good game.
Yeah.
Some people actually don't like that game. I enjoyed it. From what I
Yeah.
played, I enjoyed it.
Yeah. I mean it's a Sonic game with upgraded graphics from the Genesis version. So it's not to like. It's a classic, run around as a hedgehog collecting rings and bopping on things.
Yeah.
But with updated graphics. My controller seems to... Oh, I picked up the wrong controller.
You know what I'm gonna tell you though the oh, and the music was better too.
Oh, yeah. They had vocals on that.
Yeah. In fact, I think if you put these CDs in a CD player, they'll actually just play the music tracks. 'Cause I think
Oh, wow. It actually remembers where I was when I was last playing. And lets me continue where I left off. Oh, so you don't want to start this level just by blasting forward because there's spikes right in front of you.
But by the way, the worst level in any Sonic game is a chemical plant. Just kill it. I hate the chemical plants. I hate them. I hate them. I hate them. I hate them.
What's this pink hedgehog that's following me?
Oh, is that
with
Rose?
Arts.
It might be Rose. If it's a pink hedgehog, it might be Rose.
Uh-oh. I think she just got... Do I need to rescue her?
Maybe. Did she go somewhere?
She just got taken.
Oh, you might need to. Oh, see, I don't know if I ever made it to the chemical plant and spinball.
Yeah, I don't know.
And then of course in any Mario game, it's the water levels. I hate it with passion, but that's me too.
Oh, I liked water levels.
I hated them. Hated water levels.
Okay.
The best level in Super Mario 3 day. What the best level was Big World.
Oh yeah, I did like Big World.
Big World was great. Hey, the Super Mario Brothers 3 had such good levels, honestly. It really had such.
That was a classic.
Yeah.
This looks kind of like a pinball game.
I mean, it's a pinball game. It's Sonic Spinball and
Oh,
version.
fucking spikes.
Hey, be careful of the spikes.
Why does it keep throwing me backwards? I'm not sure where this wants me to go.
Maybe you have to aim at it at super speed.
Oh, there we go.
I like how stereo it is. That's
it's
so nice.
Yeah, it is. That is nice that they
Yeah.
have the stereo sound for it. I'm not very good at these games.
You know, you have to practice.
Yeah, I'm a bit out of practice.
You're better at this game than Mortal Kombat.
That's true.
And how long have you actually got to play these games? That's the question.
Yeah, well, I've played other Sonic games,
Yeah.
but I've never played this one. I mean, this is probably I mean, this is kind of a less common game to play because, I mean, Sega CD was not that successful of a system. So
Everybody bought it because they had the system. They wanted something new, though.
but not
And then-
everyone bought it. I think I only knew one person who had
I
one.
knew a couple people bought it. Then, of course, you know that one person in your neighborhood that had the Neo Geo that you always wanted to go hang out their place. But then that person was always an a-hole, so you didn't want to hang out their place. They were
Yeah.
the ones with the rich parents that said, "Oh, I have a Neo Geo," and you're like, "Well, damn, I have an Atari 2600. Okay." Because I had an Atari 2600 until I got my Nintendo. I got my Nintendo when the SNES came out because it was cheaper. And I never got an SNES.
Well,
unfortunately.
we had a Nintendo with Power Pad. We had a Super Nintendo. We pulled together some Christmas money, bought a Nintendo 64. But
I never had that.
some people I babysat for had Sega Genesis, and after I'd send the kids to bed, I'd play some Genesis. But
I bought a Genesis after my PlayStation, after my Nintendo. I got. Oh, he has several. Oh, you.
so yeah, this is more my type of game here. I'm liking this.
Yeah. Run and jump and get the rings.
Yeah.
Now, if someone modded that and made every ring a vinyl, perfect.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
This
it's a
is
good
not
game.
bad. Yeah.
Yeah, my Genesis is in the other room actually, and the Nintendo I have is in the other room as well. It's in my shelf. So, and my original PlayStation's still hooked up because the only thing I ever play on that is Pocket Fighter, honestly. And my PS2, I think I plugged in once and I never used it. So,
Well, my PS2, I played a lot back in the day, but it doesn't read discs right anymore.
oh, mine's pretty much pristine. I took it out, played it like 6 times, and it's still over there. I mean, it's.
I thought the laser went bad on mine, but I replaced the laser and it still has trouble reading games. So I just ripped all my games and put them on a hard drive and bought one of those adapters that you can add a hard drive to your PS2. So
Oh
my
yeah,
PS2,
the network adapter.
so I can still play games on my original PS2.
They load faster, don't they?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I had a friend with a the PS2. Was it the 2? Well, it used to get really, really hot, so he put the hard drive in it. It used to get really, really hot, so he drilled holes in the top of the case and he put a giant 220 millimeter fan on the top. And every time you turned it on, that fan would just turn on with it.
Yeah, I have. Oh God, you reminded me of work now. I got a guy that
I'm
installed.
sorry, I didn't mean to bring work in the games.
Well, I got a guy that's been tracking every temperature change on his work laptop and reporting every little detail to me. And I keep telling my boss, I think we need to stop ordering Microsoft Surface laptops and order like better laptops. And he keeps pushing back. No, we should just try to test the new ones. And so I'm like caught between a rock and a hard place. I got my boss that keeps pushing the Surface laptops. I got the head of dev that keeps, telling me every flaw with these laptops, and I'm just caught in the middle there. So hopefully I'll get somewhere with that.
Well, hopefully you at least get one Smurf edition.
But anyways, I'm going to stop playing this now because I think we've.
You can probably play this for hours, honestly. Sonic's one of those games you do other things and you fiddle around with and play for hours.
Yeah.
Sometimes you don't need brains to play and you just kind of go.
Yeah. But let's see. Let's go through the messages. Let's see. Sonic was good on Dreamcast. That's true. Sonic was good. I think it was when Sonic came to GameCube that the reputation for the games went downhill.
Dude has a special announcement he wants to interrupt, just to let you know.
Well, we'll get there. OX64 writes in, yay, Fortnite.
Fortnite, yes.
Meg writing in, Chemical Plant and Sonic Spinball was fun. It's the first level. Yeah, I like Sonic Spinball. I do have that. Get your tolls. Dog O. I have several. Okay. Meg writes in, my original Genesis is still in my parents' basement with the NES, SNES, and GameCube. Let's see. June writes in, Johnny, I have to interrupt for a special announcement. It is 100% certain that Velvet 7 is all natural. I have receipts. Yes.
I see.
Yes. Yes, I would like to see.
Are we raiding into Velvet 7 at some point today?
I don't know what's going on, but I'm trying to get to that link as fast as humanly possible before this is probably a joke, isn't it?
I don't know, something like that. Sparky's probably over there watching already, so.
Oh, god damn. Fucking Twitch wants me to log in again and needs a MFA code for me to sign in. Come on, email me the code. Email me the code, because it won't show me chat history until I'm signed in.
I'm dying, guys. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's sending me the code on my mobile. Okay. no, I don't need to resume my backgammon game. I'm not taking a shit right now. Let's get that off there. I might need to wash my hands after touching this now.
After that drink, Gator's gonna be playing a lot of backgammon.
No, I did not get a code on my phone. What the? Oh, I have my. That's right. I was playing backgammon, so my phone was in airplane mode so that it can't load ads. All right, out of airplane. No, come on. Give me the fucking code. There we go. Your Twitch code is that. Okay, there we go. We'll submit that. Okay, now will you show me the link in my chat? Okay, there we go. Okay, let's see. What do we got here? Twitch TV clip. Okay. Okay, what? So they're flipping pancakes.
Oh, is that Mama Velvet?
I mean,
I'm not repeating that one, Warhawk.
that's some jiggling. I get what the point is here. The mom, there's some. This is a video about heredity, is what this is about.
Oh, okay.
That she takes after her mother. That's okay. That's what Doom's going for there.
I see.
I wasn't looking at the mother all that much, and then I'm like, oh wait, I see what you mean now.
I mean.
Yeah. And
Okay.
yeah.
I've never seen Gators fumble for a code so fast, though. I'm like, wow, Gators.
Thank you for the link, Dune. That was that's a good one. That was a fun little moment of flipping flapjacks.
I mean, that might have to be Twitch Fine next week, too.
Yeah. Alex64 writes in, Jesus Christ. Walk Ready to Get Her Bob is also all natural. Yeah, that's Mama. Jiggly Boob Cakes. All in the family. Yes, right. Yeah. So that was a fun little moment there.
Yeah. Thank you, Velvet 7.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you, Velvet 7.
Mama.
Thank you, Velvet's mom.
I hope those pancakes are delicious.
I
Are they adding something to them? Are they putting blueberries and chocolate chips in there? What do you think?
To be honest, I didn't get a good look at the pancakes. To be honest, I'm not all that sure there were any pancakes on the screen.
Oh.
I
see.
There's a lot of bouncing, though.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Oh, Warhawk Raid said, boob berries?
Maybe. Maybe.
All right, you get the drum fill for that.
Nice.
Dude Raid said, hey, now you know. Not that it was an issue, but you know. Yeah. I do know. It looks like OX64 is sending in some other bouncing content. So let's take a look. I do like to see bouncing. So let's see what... Okay.
Oh my god, I did it.
Is she holding a goat?
A big double goat.
Okay.
Wait, what was Summer's weight? It was like 2 whole seconds, but I did it. That was one of my resolutions. I'm so sorry, Summer.
Good job.
Yeah, good job. She picked up a goat. That's, yeah.
Goats are adorable.
Yeah. Well, you know, Video Vamp like to
You're
talk
getting him on
about
the show at
jets.
some point.
I'm still waiting to hear from him.
Oh, he hasn't
but,
contacted you?
Yeah, he's been here we go. Here's the one I'm looking for.
I banged a goat?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She picked up a goat, though.
He did do that. What did he Vamp did a lot of things. Of course,
He did a lot of
I will toss a salad.
that's
You know, Gators edits, priceless.
what do you mean edit?
I mean, Gators clips, priceless.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the cock.
That was
I mean, you couldn't quite get the same echo on the second part, right?
well. He turned the reverb off.
Yeah.
He always wanted to emphasize who he was talking about. So yeah,
It makes sense.
it does. It makes absolute sense.
Da-na-na-na. Da-na-na-na-na.
See, that's the best one right there.
Da-na-na-na. Da-na-na-na-na-na. Da-na-na. Na-na-na-na-na-na-na.
I might have done that myself a couple times. Think
What's
about
that?
it. I might have sung in some Europe a couple times myself.
Yeah. Doing running in another side note. Have you seen the Garage Girl lately? She has lost so much weight. I have not seen her lately. I'll have to check that out.
The garage, the girl that got I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, she had that story about that guy that she was with that he wanted to park
couldn't
his
leave the
car in the
carport.
back garage.
Yeah, you couldn't leave the carport.
And she was worried. She but that was all he wanted was to park his car in the back garage. So finally, for like some kind of a special occasion, she decided to let him try parking in the car, and apparently
They were not adequately prepared.
something went wrong where maybe the side mirrors were not brought in all the way, or something got stuck, and then she couldn't stop laughing, but that was causing the garage door to like close on the car, which then it was hurting his car, and she never finished that story how they managed to get the car out of the back garage, though. I realize
He was not adequately prepared for entering the garage, apparently.
no, neither of them were really adequately prepared. It sounds like for you want to make sure that your car is
Has been freshly washed with the car wash.
freshly washed, and that all
and
your
then maybe waxed.
and that all your lubricants are in good order. You know that you might want to top off the oil reservoir there.
Yes,
and
that is the important
yeah,
part.
yeah,
Gotta make sure the fluids are filled.
Right.
And I think that might have been part of it.
And always wear a condom.
The car condom. Things goes. To the
Yeah, that's
yeah. Actually, that's the bra, not the condom. But the condom goes on top of it. It's fine. That's what I call it. The little things they put on top of the cars.
Right.
I call it the car condom. Because that's what it does. That's what it is.
Dune writing in should have stuck with riding the skateboard around.
Skateboard, I see.
Yeah. She is what I thought was funny was because she's talking about like you could park the bike in there, ride the skateboard around there, maybe fall, accidentally eat the back garage, something like.
Oh. How do you fall accidentally?
I don't know.
Accidentally.
That was one of the lines in there that stood out to me.
I was like, what? I don't know if you can accidentally do that.
Well, you might be, doing stuff with the front garage, and the skateboard might drift a little too far away from the front garage.
Maybe.
And then next thing you know, you've accidentally put the skateboard in the back garage. I don't know. Why am I talking about this?
I don't know. You're talking about it, not me.
Well, because we're talking about how she's lost weight.
Yeah.
She's because Dune running in. She was not fat in any way, but she is thin.
wonder what's up.
X64 also has no idea why. I don't know. The problem is I think her telling of the story is absolutely hilarious, and that makes it a topic that I want to talk about. But I just don't do that story any justice. I mean, you just have to. If you don't have a copy of her telling that story, ask me. I'll send you it.
Oh dear.
Because it's one of the funniest Twitch moments of all time. I think
that was definitely a Twitch find.
Yeah.
Definitely a Twitch find.
What do you do?
But let's see if let's see if we can find her. Oh yeah, Live Sticks is the channel.
Oh, yeah.
So let's check. Oh wow, wow, and she still wears the skimpiest of bikinis.
We're doing another song.
And whenever she
playing in the background, it's fine.
And whenever she twirls around, you get a nice cheeky view of the backside, and yeah.
I guess that's legal on Twitch, right?
I sometimes it is, sometimes it isn't.
Oh.
Every now and then she gets in trouble, and
I'm sure she does.
Yeah. Somewhere there was a clip of her streaming from some place, like a restaurant or something like that, and this old guy walks up, gets right up next to her, and says to the camera, "You're really not that interesting, and then walks away, like something like that. Like
Wow, he has not watched your stream then.
no, he has no idea how much money she's probably making from. I mean, she's expanded into merchandise because as I understand it, I think she has a store selling fans.
What is she selling?
Fans, nothing but fans. You got to keep the people cool.
She's selling fans. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
She's got a store that's all they sell, right?
Do you know anybody that has partaked in those in the fan store?
You know what? To be honest, I don't know if she has a fan store or not. I've not checked that out. I probably should look into that. Why would I do that? Why would I admit to doing that? I suddenly feel like a dirty old man.
I didn't say that.
I did.
It's fine. I mean, Twitch is for the young. It's fine.
Yeah.
So I see older people twitching sometimes. I see parents twitching. It's kind of fun.
Hmm.
Yeah, or couples or other things. So there you go.
There you go.
It's everywhere.
It's everywhere.
And Twitch isn't what it used to be though. Back 5-6 years ago, when it was newer. During COVID, people were just everywhere. Now it's kind of calmed down. So.
Well, nothing's what it used to be. Everything's always changing.
That's not good. I guess if you want the crazy stuff, you go to Kick still. I don't know Kick. I don't really go to Kick, so.
NHB Radio isn't what it used to be.
Is it on Kick?
I don't know.
Okay.
But Velvet Seven's now eating.
Well, she has to eat her pancakes.
Yeah.
They flipped them all. Now they have to eat.
But she's and she leans forward, takes a bite.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
She knows what she's doing.
I'm pretty sure she does know what she's doing.
Pretty sure she knows what she's doing.
She's been streaming for 4 years now? She knows what she's doing.
She knows what her audience likes.
Yeah, pancakes.
Pancakes. That's
honestly, nothing wrong with pancakes.
No.
I eat waffles on stream. I have no problem with that.
Waffles are good.
Yeah, I like waffles because they already have the little cups for the syrup to go into.
Oh yeah. Or ice cream.
I don't have ice cream or strawberries, so it's not happening.
So, OXS0 writes in, has anyone ever put milk on pancakes before? Asking for a friend.
Milk on pancakes. I'm sure you could.
Well, I mean, when you have ice cream on pancakes and the ice cream kind of melts, it's kind of milky on the pancake.
So you get the milk in the cups?
Kinda.
Okay.
Because that was a common brunch meal in college, because the dining hall had an ice cream freezer that was just there, self-service.
It was self-serve ice cream. Just go in there and get it.
It was self-serve ice cream freezer with tubs of ice cream in there, multiple flavors.
You just take a tub with you.
I mean, they'd probably stop you. You get a bowl and scoop, and if you used a disposable bowl, you could take the bowl with you.
Wait, you
of
couldn't
ice
just
cream.
take the tub with you?
No, you can't just take a tub.
Did they tell you could?
I don't think anyone ever tried to, but
I mean, you go in there and go, hey, I'm gonna get more ice cream. I might as well just take the tub.
well, one thing I remember, one time they were hosting an event in the dining hall,
Okay.
and they were serving refreshments at this event that was being served there, but it wasn't a meal, so it wasn't part of the meal plan. But the ice cream freezer was still there because it was always there. And so some of the students at this event started opening up the ice cream freezer and scooping some ice cream. And the people that were running this event stopped them like, no, we didn't buy ice cream for this. And the students like, well, my money paid for that ice cream. What does it matter? It's like, well, no, this isn't, you didn't, because really you had to be in the dining plan to go in for a meal. And so it like they had to stop. But that was a conversation I heard once. But it was always self-service, is all you could eat.
I have a question about that.
Okay.
How sanitary was it for all the kids to go in there and scoop their own ice cream?
People weren't licking the scoops.
Are you sure about that?
Pretty sure. A little bit of
Pretty
honor system
sure,
there.
but you don't know.
I mean, there was basically a like a small water basin attached to the freezer to soak the scoop, to rinse the scoop out in, and I think it actually had like a drain and a little faucet that it would refresh periodically.
I just
So
like the ones where you sit there and push the bowl underneath the thing and it squirts out your ice cream.
well, we did. I think there was also a soft serve machine
Those are
in
great.
there.
You stick your head underneath there.
But we had the freezer with all the different flavor hard serve ice cream, and so it was there. Even I mean, if theoretically, if you wanted ice cream for breakfast, you could, because you paid for a meal, all you could eat, whatever they're serving and whatever's in there, and they had the ice cream freezer there. But
I'm
typically,
taking pounds living at that place. I'm sorry.
but typically they Saturday and Sunday they would serve brunch rather than a breakfast and a lunch, and
Because
so.
people slept late.
And they usually had out on the weekends the waffle irons and waffle batter, so you
have
make
to
your own
own
waffles. Yeah, so that tended to be what we would do a lot on a Saturday at the brunch, is we'd make the waffle, and then instead of putting the syrup on there, we go over to the ice cream freezer and then scoop a bunch of ice cream onto our waffle and
You
have
ever
a
put
little.
random stuff in the waffle iron to see if you can waffle it?
No, we didn't try to do that.
Oh,
I didn't.
would've.
I didn't see anyone try to do that.
I would have.
Oh.
I'd say, hey, I got the sandwich. I'm gonna waffle it.
I did, put my knife into someone's glass of milk once, though.
Did you stir it for him? Was there
No.
like nothing quick in there? Or
No,
what,
I was
what's
pissed.
sticking your knife in people's drink for, man?
Well, I was pissed, and I don't know.
Did you lick your knife first?
I may have. I don't remember. But
then there you go.
well, what happened is that I got they were running out of sausage one day, and so I got a sausage patty with my breakfast, and I like sausage, and they ran out of sausage, and for some reason people were trying to mess with my food, and I'm like, dude, get away, back off, don't, because if you fuck up my food, I could go get another plate, but I knew that I couldn't get another sausage, so it's like if you
That's
fuck,
when you eat sausage first.
if you
Or
fuck
you know
this.
what you do? You lick your sausage and say, there, it's mine.
If you fuck up this plate of sausage, I can't get more sausage today. And so I'm like, figured that's the end of it. We're mature adults, aren't we? So I get
You're in college, right?
I get up, I go to grab a drink, get some coffee or whatever. I come back to the table, and Gothard had emptied a sugar packet on my sausage and then walked and went to sit somewhere else.
You know what? I approve.
I
Go
don't.
Gothard.
I don't. So I walked up with, anger in my eyes, looked at Gothard, said nothing, picked up the knife off my tray, dropped it in his glass of milk, and just walked away.
You know what? Golf clap. Golf clap.
The best I could come up with.
You know what? He probably looked at you and said, "Okay, touche."
And now that I think back to that, I must have been sure that it was him that did it. I must have been sure for me to have.
Thing is, sugar's okay. You just wipe the sugar off, eat your sausages.
No, it was ruined. It was like covered. It was like they.
Can you really ruin sausage? I mean,
They did. Whatever they did, I couldn't eat this sausage, and I was really pissed.
did you try?
No, I don't. Again, my memory of this is hazy because right now I'm not all that confident that it was him, and I don't know why I was so sure it was him back then. But I must have been in order to that confidently walk up, drop the knife in his drink, and walk away with no explanation. It was kind of a "you know what you did" type of moment. And this is what I think of
Yeah,
it.
he probably just laughed and said, "That's pretty good. Okay, touche."
Well, the thing is that it's not even like it was that big of a deal because he could just go grab another glass and more milk. They weren't out of milk. So, like, that was not... But it was more the point of it. Like, I felt that conveyed just how fucking pissed I was. And I was just like, you know, just out of nowhere, just leave one of my used utensils in his drink and walk away. You know, I think it kind of embodied that episode of Three's Company where that girl got pissed off at Jack and asked her cigarette butt into his drink, into his beer, and stormed off. It's kind of like that.
But he can still drink his milk. He just
Oh, he's not drinking that milk. That was a used utensil I dropped in there.
does he know it's used?
It was pretty clear it was used.
Oh, I wouldn't.
But it was
care.
a knife,
Well,
so
I
it's
would
not
just
like I
take the
licked
knife out
it.
and drank it anyway. I wouldn't care.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's nice.
But anyways, we ended up being friends anyways, so it's all good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he said you some disco music. So there you go.
Yeah.
And then
He
you go
did.
buy it.
He did send me some disco music.
Nice.
Yeah.
Did you buy anything else at the flea market?
Yeah. Oh, I bought a bunch of records. I went over those yesterday. And some cassettes.
Nice.
I talked about that, and a little portable TV. So
Cool.
a color portable TV.
Oh, it's color. Does it
Yeah.
work?
Dune writes in, not cool. Car, girlfriend, and food off limits.
Wow.
In that order, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Cars first, girlfriend second, then food.
Then food.
Okay.
Dune wants to know, does Dude still do the beer thing? Brewing their own beer? No, he stopped doing that. He has a tendency to kind of cycle through hobbies, and he's also very busy with his work. So I don't know what he's... Well, that whole situation is... life-changing things have happened a year ago, and we talk. I have not been up to Maine in over a year.
Oh. Should go up to Maine. Say yo.
Did I ever talk about the shit that went down at the cabin at the lake?
You talked about the cat, but that went away.
Okay. Well, I like Mike, Gothard's
Yeah, he's got
boyfriend,
hard
Mike.
lemonade, doesn't he?
He's got hard lemon. I like. He's a very friendly personality, very kind of outgoing, very much he's the type of guy that's got the hugger vibe personality.
That's fine.
Like he's coming in for a hug when you see him.
Yeah,
That's Gothard and I not so much.
Oh, really?
But Mike is very much the very friendly guy. But he
Family I am, friends I'm really not.
But we so one night we are at the cabin. Let's see if I can remember this whole story. This is one of these stories I'm gonna keep messing up as I tell it because I don't know if I can remember it. I think I typed this whole story to Brian once, so maybe I should find my email I sent of this.
Wait, Canadian Brian?
No. Co-host Brian.
Oh, that Brian. I'm like, oh, okay. I was gonna say, wow.
Let's see. Because it was Friday night. We got had drinks and go out to dinner. Oh, that's right. What happened was Dune writes in personal space awareness. That's not the issue. I have no issue with Mike being a hugger. And he's not the type of hugger that'll force it on you. Like if you standoffish, he'll back off. Do you need to get that?
No, it's okay. There's his ring.
Okay.
It'll stop in a sec. See, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is a ring that you won't miss.
Well, that's two. That's an iPad and an iPod. So.
Oh, they both let you know.
They both let me know. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Ringtones.
So what happened is that sometimes Mike, I don't think he drinks all that much anymore.
All right.
Because there were times where we hang out that, and I've been there, that when once you start, you don't necessarily stop until you end up going to sleep. And if you don't like make a decision to wind down and go to sleep, you end up like just going to
anyway.
you end up passed out, or you end up going, you know, it's you get into that party mindset, and it's very easy to. So, I think he might be self-conscious about that at times, and I don't care, no judgment. Been there, done that, might do it again. Not intentionally, but it happens. I don't, dude keeps his shit together. Dude gets up, goes to work when he needs to go to work. No judgment what you do in your spare time. I'm here doing it with you. But so anyways, we were there at the cabin one night because he had a cabin at this lake up in Maine that we would hang out at on the weekends at times. So there was one time where we had like a guys only weekend type of thing. So I go up there, I meet them up there. Gothard has another one of his friends come over, so it's me, Gothard, Mike, Gothard's other friend, and we're all hanging out.
Did Mike bring your friend?
Well, Gothard was Mike's friend.
I mean, yeah, Gothard brought other friends too.
Yeah, and I don't know. We're all hanging out. So at some point, something funny happens that kind of he at some point loses his balance and falls.
Oh.
And he lands on the side of him. He lands on his keys, and then the truck starts because he hit the auto start button. And so
he's ready for the quick escape. That's what he's ready for.
So for us, that was just funny how perfect that was, that he falls, lands on his keys, and the truck starts. He was laughing, I was laughing, Gothard was laughing, we were all laughing. We're retelling the story. Mike was on the phone with someone else. He retells the story. So like this was something we were all laughing about together and was deemed, acceptable. But at some point he started taking offense that we were making fun of him and suggesting that he had a drinking problem. And it's like, dude, we were all laughing about this story. Like, I don't know why you're, getting so hung up over this story. So then at some point, let's see, we're sitting around the fire having some drinks while waiting for it to get later. And we break out more of these lanterns. We had these lanterns that we're trying to set off. I blame them. They seem to be the focus of both of these drama stories. So for some reason, we set one off at the camp instead of out at the dock over the lake. Seth and I make some comments about the intelligence of sending them out in wooded areas. And sure enough, one floats up, heads out away from the trees, goes up a little higher, doubles back towards the tree, and gets caught in a tree. And I'm like, and that's how the forest fires started. Which is a bit of my snarky humor. Yeah. But I wasn't being all like, damn it, Mike, you burned down the forest. And he's a bit drunk, and he gets all defensive over it, like, you can't burn down a forest with one of those. They will burn out. They wouldn't sell them if they were a fire hazard. which I mean, matches could start forest fires and they sell those. But I mean, I'm like, whatever. It's cool. So we go to the lake to send off another one, and we send one out, we release it, and it descends toward the water, and I'm like, forward, easy. We only want 500. Just barely climb. And it goes into the water, and I go, we're going down, Larry.
No.
Which, okay, quoting the voice recorder of Air Florida Flight 90 as it hits the Potomac might be a bit of dark humor, but I hardly think that qualifies as being mean. So, anyways, at that point, he declared he was done with the lanterns. Although, from what I recall, his frustration was with our attitude towards the forest fire risk, as he was declaring us pussies for thinking there was any forest fire risk. So I don't think my air crash commentary was what set him off. Anyways, he's in a sour mood, but we all sit at the dock, watch for meteors, and we see a few. But he's being pissy, and at some point we hear a splash from the lake, and he makes a comment, there's a fish. And then he clinks the ice cubes in his finished drink, and Seth makes a comment about hearing another fish or something like that, which could have been taken as a comment about him drinking like a fish. He was clearly upset and stormed off to get another fat ass in a glass. Allen's Coffee, Brandy, and Milk on Ice. Or the polite name that his niece came up with, Big Butt in a Cup.
All right, just take the coffee out of that. I'll drink that.
The drink has several other names: Lewiston Leg Spreader, Hancock County Panty Remover, the Down East Panty Dropper. Anyways, point is I guess I started talking to Seth being like, what was that all about? I forget the details of how it all happened, but Seth and I chatted a bit. He started receiving angry texts from Mike. And Seth, he's a very private person, doesn't really like to talk about that. He keeps, so you know what? I don't want to dig too much. This isn't even the time I was thinking about.
Oh, okay.
But, yeah, the point is that we've hung out at the cabin a few times, and there are times where someone gets upset and storms off, and then passive-aggressive texting happens, and then it's like this whole thing. Dune writing in, OMG, those have burned all kinds of stuff up. I never liked them. That's the thing. As much as I'm not trying to be a dick, I kind of am, because I kind of don't like them. And I'm like, dude, my passive-aggressive comments are based off of me not thinking it's a very good idea to play with them.
Oh, the lanterns?
Yeah.
I've never played with them. They sound pretty cool, but yeah.
No, but you know what? I realized it was another time we were at the cabin, which just goes to show that there are multiple times we go to the cabin, we get drunk, and passive-aggressive things start happening. And so, like, one time we're all hanging out there, and Kristen was not in a good mood. And she wanted to just kind of go have her own space and do her own thing and be away from everyone.
Which is understandable. Yeah,
right.
That's fine.
And she's trying to hide her being upset.
Yeah.
So, like, me and her, like, having little private exchanges off to the side or whatever. And one thing I didn't realize until later on was that it looked like we were having a fight and that we were trying to keep it private.
Okay.
But we weren't having a fight. I mean, she was like, I want to go get away from this. And it's like, I really can't help you much because we're at this cabin that we're guests at someplace else. I can't just wave a magic wand and
I understand that.
and it's I'm drunk and I can't
the
drive you
obligation
anyplace
thing,
till
yeah. I
tomorrow.
understand
Like
that, yeah.
you gotta buckle up and get through the night. And she's, to her credit, she's trying to buckle up and get through the night. So we're just kind of exchanging little things privately without trying to make it, very public knowledge that
you do what you can.
I'm an angry guest that is unhappy with the accommodations here and trying to buckle down, get through it. So. And the way the arrangements were is that the cabin didn't have much in the way of rooms and sleeping, and this was one of the times where there were other guests over, so both the bedrooms are occupied. There's a loft up there, but we're all drunk, so I don't think anyone was thinking of trying to climb up into the loft. And there was a trailer with 2 beds in it. Parked behind the cabin that they had for extra guest accommodations.
Oh, that's nice, yeah.
Right. So they were basically like, I guess the relatives are visiting over, taking one bedroom. Seth and Mike were going to sleep on one side of the camper, and Kristen and I would sleep on the other side of the camper because there's 2 beds in there for 2 couples. And I'm like, yeah, cool, whatever. We'll get. Well, Kristen was like, oh God, I don't want to spend a night in a trailer with 3 snoring guys. This is like, she's not happy about that.
You gotta bring some girls over next time, Gators.
Yeah.
If anybody got a girl, bring them over. Come on.
I'm like, it's fine. You bunk with me. I'll put you to the, we'll get through it. We just need to get through this one night. So she's like, you know what? I think I'd rather sleep in the car. And I'm like, there's no way in hell I'm letting you sleep in the car. Like, come on. I'd look like a monster if I made you sleep in the car. Like, there's no way this looks good. You just sleep in the camper, get through the night. We'll get out of here in the morning. Mm-hmm. And so, but she was very determined that I've reviewed all my options, and this is the best option. And I'm getting tired, and I just want to go settle down and sleep in the car. Can you get me a blanket or something? So that's what I'm tasked with. So I'm like, oh God, I actually have to go and ask Seth for a blanket so my wife can settle down and sleep in the car, which just looks and feels awkward.
Yeah, but you know what? I think everybody would understand. They're like, yeah, okay, I understand this. It's not like you're fighting. It's like, hey, I would understand.
Well, that's when it became clear. This was the kind of the moment that it kind of hit me what was going on and hit other people, but it still doesn't end very well. Yeah. Dune writing in, I'm with Kristen, don't want to sleep with 3 snoring dudes too. Yeah.
Go
so yeah, no, it's so I basically find a moment to kind of take Seth, have a private moment with Seth, go like, hey, Seth, I need to get a blanket for Kristen. She wants to settle down and sleep in the car. And his comment was the comment that when I look back at, I realized what this looked like. He goes, oh my, it's gotten that bad. And that's when it's like, oh, they all think we're having an argument. It's gotten that bad that she won't sleep with me. She sleep in the car. And that's when I'm like, no, it's not that. She's just really wants to have some privacy and space and doesn't want to sleep in a camper with a bunch of snoring guys. And he's like, all right, let me go see if we can find a blanket. And so Mike finds out, basically this, comes out to Mike and his family and other people there. And so it turns into Mike going, hey, look, Gothard and I, we're going to go crash up in the loft. We could get ourselves up the ladder to the loft. You take the camper, you'll be fine. And Chris is like, no, I'd rather sleep in the car. No, I insist. Gothard and I will go up to the loft. You have the camper. It won't be any problem. Oh no, like he insisted. She tried so hard to back. In fact, she was still pissed off about. She would have rather slept in the car than to take this accommodation that people are bending over backwards for.
She doesn't want special treatment. She's like,
because now this is turning into a whole thing.
Yeah, exactly.
And she didn't want a whole thing. She just wanted to sleep in the car and get through the night that way. Dune writes in, holy crap, it really was a sausage fest, wasn't it? No, it wasn't completely a sausage fest.
Wasn't completely? Oh, no.
Well, because Mike's sister and niece were there that time. They were taking the guest rooms. So there were those 2 women around, and Lisa was there, and Mike's daughter and her girlfriend were there. So it was a mixture. It's just that most of them were settling down, and as it got later, it was more of the guys. So yeah, no, that was the other weekend that it was more sausage fest. Dune writing in, just give me a dang blanket and let me be. That's pretty much what Chris wanted, but Mike just insisted, we'll be fine. You take the camper. I'm not letting you just sleep in the car. Come on, you'll be fine. We could. So that's what was agreed to. So she goes and she settles down in the camper, and but then at some point, one of the other ladies there was being very passive aggressive about things, but then again, I don't think she fully understood everything that was going on, and even bringing her up to speed, she was like, "Oh my God, she is being so like." That's one of the other ladies there basically was starting to have this attitude festering in her, like, you know, she's caused all kinds of problems. She's being a bitch. She's totally creating. So I didn't realize that she was in the cabin being all snippy, making passive aggressive comments about my wife to other people, and that she was ready to go, but was kind of steaming. So it gets to the point where something happened with the lanterns, and so the lanterns were there that weekend too, and Gothard drank too much that he was gone, and I didn't realize he was gone.
Oh, okay.
So I'm sitting with him, and at some point there's some passive aggressive comments about the lanterns being made, and Gothard stands up, picks up one of the lanterns, throws it in the fire, sits back down, and Mike lost it. It was like, that is so wasteful. That was, you know, fuck you. What did you do that? That was stupid. That was such a waste. Just throw it in the fire like that. And then he storms off. And so
there's some feelings all around.
So that happens. Meanwhile, one of the women in the cabin's stewing, and so I'm starting to like say to Gothard, like, "Hey, what's going on? You all right? Like, that was funny, but like, you okay?" And he doesn't answer, and then he kind of mumbles, and I'm like, "Oh shit, he's gone! I didn't realize he was gone. Oh my!" I'm like, "Okay, all right, you know," and that's when I'm like, "Oh God, okay." So Mike's not speaking to him. Oh, that's right, because there was other things that went on that Mike was being very passive aggressive. And like making snarky passive aggressive remarks about Seth for at least a half hour. I'm forgetting details here. I told you this is going to be an awful story. So Mike storms off. Gothard's gone, mumbling, sitting in the chair next to me. I'm drunk off my ass, but coherent, understanding all this stuff that's going on. And I'm like, okay, Gothard needs to go down to go to sleep. Gothard's not getting up in that loft. I'm like, okay, we need to get
yeah, Gothard's not getting up there.
So I'm like, basically I'm ready to say, Gothard, let's get you standing up, get your arm around me. Let's get you over to the camper, get you settled down in the bed. And I'll just have to, you know, deal with whatever fallout comes from Kristen, and maybe we'll get her over to the car or whatever. But like, we need to get you to bed. And just as I'm getting ready to do this, Mike and some of the other ladies that were there, they come over and they're like, "All right, come on, Seth, we need to get you down for the night." And I'm like,
so Mike understood what was going on too then.
I don't know if he did or not. This is kind of a blur, but basically
he probably saw you picking him up like you did, or starting to pick, and that's it.
Well, it didn't even get to that point. I was starting to talk to him and figure it out, but maybe they heard some of the conversation. So basically, they all cleared the couches in the cabin in front of the TV and said, "All right, we're going to put you down on the couches. Is what we're going to do." So we get him in there.
I think they understood that.
Right. But we get him in there, and while I'm in there, the woman who's steaming over my wife creating all these problems, supposedly, makes some snarky comment about Kristen. And I'm like, the fuck is wrong with this bitch? You know, so, but I didn't realize how much she had been steaming and how angry she was. And I knew that there was a lot of misunderstanding that went on this night. So I try to gloss it over. But I also was kind of pissed that she's like making these snarky comments about Kristen. So I say something to her to the effect of like, you know, no one really wanted this to go this way, or something to that effect. And she goes off at me like, "Oh, she did that and she did that." And I'm like, "Whoa, you calm down. You know, we could, you know, let's get to bed. We could talk about this tomorrow." And she's like, "Oh, believe me, I'll have some words with her tomorrow." And I'm like, "Oh, no, you won't. You got any problems, you'll come to me. But you're not, you know, like at this, Kristen is mortified. Kristen is mortified that people were already changing accommodations for her. She didn't ask for that. And now this bitch wants to unload on her tomorrow morning. Fuck that. Dune writes in, I really hope this ends with Kristen knocked her the fuck out. No, this ends with we got up at 6 a.m. We got the hell out of there before anyone else woke up is how this ended. Because I was like, I basically I was like, I just need to get through the night, get sober, get in a car, and get out of here is what I need to do. Because clearly everyone is, and here's the thing, at some point, because after that happens, I storm out of the cabin, which this had turned into a scene. Because like I'm like, you know, we're getting to sleep, we're all on edge here, but let me make it fucking clear, I will not tolerate you, verbally attacking my wife tomorrow. That is, you have some problems, you can go through me, but don't you dare. And at that point, the other lady's like, okay, you need to leave now, kind of like you go to the camper. And I'm like, yeah, okay, I'm out of here. So I sit down at the fire that's dying down. And Mike's sister comes out, sits next to me, and she's like, what's going on? And I explained to her everything and how this is all a bunch of misunderstandings thrown out of proportion. And she got it. She understood it. And she's like, oh, okay, well, you go to bed and we'll talk tomorrow. And she goes in and explains to the woman who's stewing in there. And I hear the two of them going back and forth, a bunch of Southern ladies. Oh, there were so many hearts being blessed that night. But
yeah.
Actually, no, that's passive aggressive. This is getting aggressive at this point. But oh, they're calling back.
Let's call him back later. It's fine.
So that was basically 6 a.m. Sun's coming up. I my head feels clear enough to drive. I'm like, okay, let's get out of here. And we drove into town. We went to I think there was a Kmart open there still at the time. And I decimated that bathroom, and felt great.
I'm sure you did.
And so then, but the thing is that we had plans to actually like do some like antiquing or thrifting shopping that morning. So well, I'm like, I don't know what the mood's going to be when they wake up, if they're still going to want to or not. I just was not going to be there in the morning. So, Dune writes in, the people to cabin ratio was not correct, I feel. The thing is it's the type of a vibe that really requires a go with the flow, whatever the flow is mentality. Mm-hmm. And that's not for everyone. If you're the type of person that goes to a party with the understanding that you might be sleeping on a floor, it's fine. But if you're the type of person that I'm going to need my space at some point, cabin that everyone just kind of shows up at and has a good old time, that might not be your scene. And, that's something that we learned that night.
Yeah.
So, but, yeah. And then the other night there was basically at some point, me, Mike, and Gothard had a little bit of an exchange that Mike felt like that I make Gothard act meaner than he normally does.
Oh.
And that's the thing, is that when Seth and I, we do have kind of a snarky, jokey way of doing things, and that probably comes more from me than him. But when I do it, I don't mean to put anyone down. I'm not trying to put anyone down. But, Mike doesn't always get that, and that's something that I needed to get too, because, if you're unintentionally offending someone, you could be, you can, take some situational awareness, but also I think that he could be aware that I'm really good friends with Gothard, and we just kind of have I don't know. So the point is that while I've been very forthcoming with the like, hey, come down and hang out, Gothard's not been as equally forthcoming with the, hey, come up here and hang out. And I don't know if it's
I think
just
he's afraid things are going to happen the way they did before.
Yeah,
I understand that. He's
so
kinda like-
and I'm afraid to ask, like, dude, does Mike just want to keep me at a distance, like, or is it really just busy up there? Because I don't push the issue of like, hey, we should come up there next time. You know?
Yeah. No, I understand that.
Dune writes in, you should have dropped the sugar story on him. Boom, all tied up in a neat bow. The sugar story. Which
Yeah,
story?
the sugar on yeah, you said you sugared on your sausages.
Oh. Yeah, because I come out looking like totally not an asshole in that story.
Yep.
I didn't think of that story. That's a good one. Well, I think one of the problems is well, so we used to play a lot of Jackbox games, and Gothard has a little bit of a dyslexia that makes spelling difficult.
Yeah, understandable. And Jackbox was some of those games spelling is key.
Right.
Yeah.
Because sometimes a lot of Jackbox games are built around the preference of making fake answers and trying to fool people into thinking they're the real answer. But when you make a spelling mistake, it sticks out as a sore thumb that this is obviously not the real answer. This is what someone wrote in, because the real answer wouldn't have a spelling mistake. And what the thing is here's what my view is, what's really going on. And then here's how it looks to other people and where I'm kind of like, oh, I guess I messed up. Because I see that Seth gets frustrated when he blows a Jackbox round because of a spelling mistake. And so I always try to smooth it over. Like, hey, we're all... Because the thing is, when you're playing Jackbox games, like, the score don't even matter. You know,
That's
like
fun between the friends. That's the thing.
like I'm in it for the lulz more than I am for the score or who wins. You know, I don't even remember who wins what games. I just remember all the jokes that we have playing these games late in the night. What a fun time we had. And so sometimes I will try to gloss something over with a little joke or something. And, you know, I thought that we had enough of an understanding that he understood that I'm just trying to go with the flow here because he's frustrated. And so it's like, oh, well, let's have a laugh about it. Whereas Mike sees it as, dude, man, he is just an asshole picking on Seth here for having dyslexia. What a fucking ass. And it's like, that's not at all like I'm trying to do the opposite, you know? It's like the time that I picked up the half and half carton, shake it because it's low, and only pour a little bit because I wanted to make sure I didn't take the last and left enough for Nick since he bought it. Whereas Nick thought I was shaking it, being all passive aggressive, like, hey, dude, you need to buy more. And it's like, oh my God, no, I'm doing the opposite. I'm doing the opposite. I'm being perceived as sending the opposite message than what I'm trying to send. And so, like, that was something that Mike brought up and confronted me with one time. Like, you know, you're always picking on him for his dyslexia. I'm like, what are you talking about? And he explains this. I'm like, okay, let's step back here. Let's first talk about my intent, which is to try and, you know, alleviate the frustration. And because we're trying to, you know, but if I am actually picking on him, if that is how this is perceived by him, then yeah, we got a problem. And, you know, so I kind of was like, you know, look, you know, Seth, how are you taking this? And he's like, well, I'd rather you didn't mention my dyslexia. I'm like, okay, all right. But like to me, it's like, oh my God, like I'm trying to do the opposite, and I'm being called out for being an ass when it's like, dude, I'm trying to just let's all have a like. I don't even remember the specific example, but I never say something like, "Ha ha, you suck." You know, it's you know, maybe if there's a joke that goes, I mean, because it's obvious, it's there. We're all talking about it. We're not ignoring it. So I usually try to, you know, yuck it up with, hey, we're having a good time anyways. It's all cool. What does it matter? But I don't know.
Yeah.
Point is that like, I've not been up there in a while.
I don't know. Sometimes you just have to let it, you know, let it go.
Well, a lot of other things have happened too, and I don't even know where things land there. I don't. But we do have 2 concerts coming up in September that he has tickets for. So he's coming.
Fish?
So he'll be coming down here. No, we're not going to see Fish. We're going to see Stereolab and Sparks.
I actually should have just guessed those 2. Honestly,
Well, I've already said
guessed those 2, shouldn't I?
I already said I have tickets for them.
I mean, either those 2 or the other guy, the eyeball guy.
Oh yeah, the Residents. We should
Yeah.
get tickets for them too. They still tour.
Yeah, maybe you get a free eyeball mask one day. Who knows?
In a refrigerator. But yeah,
You're
no,
never gonna get that refrigerator, man. You're never gonna get that refrigerator.
But yeah, no, we're gonna go see Stereolab on September 26th.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Is that a Monday?
That is a Friday, so we'll have a long weekend there.
Okay.
And let's see, when am I gonna go?
Oh yeah,
see?
it's like Labor Day weekend or Memorial Day, one of the 2, whichever one comes last. The holiday.
Yeah, and September 11th, we're seeing Sparks.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah, Kristen's
go.
going with us to see that one. She's not
That'd
coming
be
with
fun.
us to see Stereolab.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
That'd be fun.
Yeah.
Are they both in the Boston area?
Yep. Yeah, they're both going to be performing in Boston.
Nice.
Yeah.
Still bring your backpack this time.
Right.
Yeah, because you leave it on the train.
That was at the concert. That was after some after work drinks.
Okay.
Yeah. No, but I probably won't bring a backpack with. I did bring a backpack with me to the last Marks concert because I had to bring them their tape. I gave them back their tape.
You know, I wonder what they did with that tape. It's probably underneath the seat in the bus somewhere, huh?
I don't know what they did with the tape, but I left my phone number on a punch card in the
Did
box.
they call you back?
They never called.
Did they see if the punch card had anything on it? Did they pull out their Fortran machine?
They may have. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, I never got
I'm sure
anything.
the eyeball guy has a Fortran machine in the bus.
No, I never got anything for giving the tape back, which is
Aw.
fine. It was their tape.
Maybe they'll shout you out one day.
It was their. Well, I mean, heck, for all I know, they think of me as that asshole that leaked it, but
They probably do that too.
yeah, because well, I mean, the way I look at it is, why should I be the only person that gets to hear these 2 songs? You know, I think that, you know.
I mean, do you think it was good enough to share online? That's the question.
Well, they decided that they weren't good enough to put on the album, but they did release a demo version of one of the songs as a bonus track. So they didn't seem to feel that the song was something that should be withheld. So I think if you're willing to release a demo of a song, you're probably not all that pissed off about the finished version of the song being released. But maybe they would have rather have done something themselves with that recording than me just leaking it out and it's spreading online. Because, yeah, if you go on to YouTube right now and you search for Sparks Kidnap, any thing you click that plays this song, let's see, here's one with a long silent intro.
Kidnap, kidnap somebody's son. Kidnap, kidnap, counting on everyone.
So yeah. So that is one. Here's another one that says.
Kidnap somebody's son.
Oh, that's the demo version that they released. Here's another
The other version
one.
sounds better.
Pontiac, throwing all pulled up to my side.
All right, so that's two people that have posted on the YouTube, and I think it's been included on a few podcast episodes about the making of albums from what information fans could find.
Very nice.
The point is that the only recording that ever surfaced was the tape that I shared, which means that these YouTube clips come back from that same recording that I shared with someone being passed around.
Nice.
I don't know if Sparks thinks it was nice, but they never called me. They have my number, but they never called me.
One day you're gonna get this call from them. He was say, "They're like, hi, this is Sparks. We want to talk to you."
I mean, for a while I was answering my phone and talking to all the spammers and scammers, just like, yeah, Ron, is that you? Anyways, you know what? Dune makes a good point. It is a good time to bounce. So
Yeah. I have a couple calls to call back early.
we've done almost a bonus hour here.
Yeah.
But it's been another fun-filled edition of
Insert title here.
And we do try to be educational here. Mars, what have you learned here tonight?
I learned that I can whip your ass at Mortal Kombat.
And I learned that Velvet 7 is all natural, just like her mom.
Oh my god.
And on that note, I think it's time for us to find a raid. So let's see. You know what? I think Velvet 7 and her mom are still dancing around. So I think we need to do that, is what we need to do.
Are they making waffles now?
They're dancing with spatulas.
You know what? That's understandable.
So we're going to go ahead and we're going to raid Velvet 7 is what we're going to do. Because if we don't, that's where everyone's going to go anyways.
Yeah, pretty much.
After
Sparky's
talking
probably been
about
over
her.
there. Sparky's probably been there the whole show.
Yeah, I think he has.
Yeah.
Probably. All right. So thank you everyone for viewing. We'll be back next week. Same bat channel, same bat time, same bat kicking.
Yeah, kick and punch the bats.
Yeah. It's too bad Brian wasn't here to see us geek out on electronic
Yeah,
shit.
he probably would have enjoyed
But,
that.
Yeah. Well, maybe we'll give him a
Or he would have
recap
just said,
next week.
I use a retro pie, it's fine.
Yeah. All right. Well, good night, everyone.
Night, everybody.
All right. We are rated.